Oh, you guys have
we've already been drawing. No, there was a bunch of mishaps.
God, we had
to do the countdown. Now we're live and we have no.
Yeah, we're live. I'm gonna tweet.
They live.
Yeah, dude, I was cooking dinner at the beginning of this. Jeff's mic wasn't working.
I couldn't connect.
Yeah, Kayla had to restart her router. Then we started arguing about who's more fashionable.
Oh my God.
Jury is out. There's going to be a Death Curse runway show eventually, guys.
That would be amazing.
On that.
I dig it.
Yeah,
fishnets. I'm all for it.
Misremember that, did I?
Spencer's gonna put on some fishnets and some booty shorts.
Yeah.
Oh, listen.
Everybody is gonna stab their eyes out.
Don't get me excited, Kayla. Easy.
Yeah, he better not be stealing my luck. That's all I guess.
Oh man.
Oh god.
It's before we go getting into craziness. Obviously, everybody can start drawing. I gotta tweet this out. But it's a wild day for Doge. It's way up right now. It hit 34 cents a little while ago.
That doesn't help me.
That's exciting. Dogecoin.
Doge.
And Elon Musk is the guest on SNL this weekend, so it's expected to fucking go up even more.
Yeah, and they're already talking shit about him in the cast.
Do you see what they said?
Suck it, nerds.
They said if anyone is like offended or needs a safe space, that they have it for that.
Wait, what? Really?
What?
They said that they are providing a safe space for anyone that feels offended by Elon Musk.
Are you serious?
You mean like at the actual studio? What do you mean?
Anyone whose brain is dented will have a case for you to hide yourself in.
And I mean, Danzig. That's all I gotta say. Danzig was a hero.
Danzig is canceled. I just want to say I was way ahead of the curve on that.
You're getting some people saying, "Hey, what the hell? What's going on?" I don't know if you saw.
Oh, it's just random pandemonium, guys.
Yeah. GJ. Yeah, we just jumped right into it tonight. A half hour later than we said we would too. I'm tweeting it out now.
Are we live?
Oh yeah, we're live.
Oh.
Yeah, I said that.
Get your pants on, Rob. Get your pants on.
God.
Jeez,
Spencer isn't in no fishnets yet. You don't have a fishnet or boa is on yet.
Big boy time. Yeah, runway show would be great. I think didn't Billy Tucci graduate FIT as well? I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of dudes that are FIT alum.
Yeah.
So I was like, Kayla, thinking she's the only fashionista here. You'll be surprised.
I also feel like Billy Tucci's almost done everything, it seems like.
Yeah.
Military, fashion, school, independent comics.
Power mullet
bar
icon.
fighter.
Power mullet icon.
Oh, yeah.
Right up there with Kurt Russell in my book of powerful mullets.
Aggressively Italian and the nicest guy at the same time.
He's great.
Yeah. He's 10 feet tall in my mind.
Billy's
What's up, Kayla? Sorry.
Can you tell the guys news? What did I do this week?
We yelled at each other a lot about things other than fashion, and Kayla got a lot of writing done on her book, which we should be wrapping the first issue of tomorrow sometime.
Oh, nice.
Less than 2 days.
Yeah, we blew
did my
through
first
a lot of it.
script basically in less than 2 days with basically Spencer's guidance. Yeah,
so for the Gunslinger book.
Yes, the one that you guys have seen the cover for.
Very cool, man.
Super excited.
It's coming together very nicely, and it's not just like a balls to the wall like action fest right out the gate. It's got a lot of meat on the bones, and a big cast, which is really cool. She had a lot of great ideas, and it quickly became a much bigger idea. So I'm excited for it, and obviously she is as well.
I just like to hear him talk positively at me. He texted me afterwards, and he's like, he said something along the lines like he was proud of me, and I was like, oh,
this is like good job.
Who is this? Who is this?
Yeah, I'm a human being behind closed doors. I promise you, though, there was so much yelling back and forth while we were just in a stream hangout like this, just off air. And I was like, we can't have anyone else here for this. This is out of control. Anyone else would think we're fighting right now.
and we just like communicate like that. That's just how we are. So
Are you guys related?
Probably in a past lifetime, I feel like we were twins,
Yeah, I
considering
gotta
we're
wait
both
for my DNA
Geminis.
test to come back. That'd be wild. I just find out I'm Armenian.
I'm half Irish, so I mean, there is a possibility.
Makes sense.
The loud side of me. Let's see what the dudes are saying. Obviously, what is up, GJ? I saw you in there first. Colin, Institute 91. He's also been sending me some really cool shit all week. I think I got some of it popped in the Dropbox that I might be able to show you guys if he's cool with it. Show a little sample of it. Some stuff that we're working on for Camp Rainbow. William C. Yeah, dudes, we're doing the 24-hour draw stream again. This is part 6, so you can get into it if you got one going. If you got too much going on tonight. That sucks, but you can always catch up on it. We're not being too strict about it. It's gotten really out of control over time, and we've lost people here and there and got them back. But we still got the prizes and everything, and we got the crew motivated to do some fucking cool art. And that's what it's all about at the end of the day. We're having fun.
Yeah.
This is stupid. It's not like they're talking about standard grim shit. Colin's falling out of touch with us. I was confused because you guys just popped up out of nowhere. Yeah, we didn't do the countdown or anything because we were already wicked late. Just so much going wrong backstage all at once. And this is sober me, man. Sunday will be a week sober. Operation Sober Spencer. While we get things off the ground.
I love that cover.
And I'm in fucking shambles. Thank you, though.
Good job, man.
Yeah. It's not like something where I like have a hard time with it. I probably have a harder time quitting smoking cigarettes at this point, but I'm like, I can go from drinking a 750 at Jack Daniels a day to like not drinking anything, and I'm like sweaty for a week, and then I'm like, all right, back to normal. GJ, Ara, great to see you dudes.
What up, GJ? What up, Ara?
What's going on, guys?
Trying to catch everybody.
Happy belated birthday, Ara. I think I said happy birthday to you, though, on your birthday. But happy belated.
Birthday, Ara.
All right, I sent your art out, I think, 2 days ago.
Oh,
get there soon.
I'm sorry there. Getting some cool indie stuff in this week as well.
That was a great auction.
Yo, that was so much fun.
Yeah, you guys are all killing it. I'm like all apprehensive and like putting it off. I'm doing a little one for the headshot dudes, which is just kind of going to be like a hangout. If any of you want to help out with that, like donate a piece, super cool. If not, totally cool too. If you just want to come hang out, they're just trying to wrap up their film.
Are you drinking a broccoli shake?
Oh my God.
I must ask. Rob Geronimo, this is a question of the night for you.
I know.
What
I understand.
the fuck are you drinking? Is it a broccoli shake?
It is a green smoothie, but there is no broccoli. I'm sorry, Rex. I'm sorry. Oh my God.
You didn't have time to eat the broccoli Rob pizza, so he had to blend it up.
That's right.
Oh,
got to go down one way or the other.
Atrocious. I'm trying to remember everything that's been going on. We had Chiza on last week's podcast episode, which technically ended up being the one that went up this week because we wanted it to be somewhat relevant with Mortal Kombat. You drink your own people, you liar. It's toilet green.
We don't bleed. We bleed green.
Did you guys see my new Slim Jims Rex sent me? Oh my God. Here, I'll show you guys real quick. This is ate too much.
Oh my God, that's
great. You showed those to me yesterday.
I love his art.
This is Frankenstein.
That's awesome.
This is Slim of the Dead.
Oh my God, these are great.
Kayla's got like her own like I almost said Cabbage Patch Kids.
Jesus, cool, Rex.
The Garbage Pail Kids of Slim Jim.
This was my first one. This is my Slim Jim Kaiju. Slim snaps back, and he was lonely, so I was like, Rex, I need you to make like 3 more, so I can have a gang of them. And then Peter Samedi is going to do like a Macho Man with the Slim Jims. So I plan on putting them all together.
Oh my god.
That's a brilliant theme
Hell
for
yeah.
a booklet.
I'm aiming for that sponsorship. Slim Jim.
Kayla's just trying to be the new Slim Jim girl. Yeah, maybe you should talk about your past in fashion, Kayla.
Yeah.
help your argument with Slim Jim.
my drunken law.
Yeah.
All it was.
That's just your favorite snack, huh?
Yeah. I'm snapping into one
Not
right
lying.
now.
Oh my god.
Be better if she was just like, no, not really.
Kayla dips
No.
Slim Jim.
Dude, like day
always
one
got
of
it in her
meeting
jaw.
Kayla, we had like talked. It was like immediately like, oh, we're gonna be best friends. And then like an hour later, she's like walking by the table, like, you guys look hungry. Here's snacks, and she's just like throwing Cheetos and Slim Jims at all of us. It's like, Jesus Christ, this chick rocks.
I have this right next to me. I have like these all over the house.
Oh
Like,
my god.
everywhere I go, I can just go and take one.
She's got a whole crew of stick-up boys, and they rob local convenience stores for their boxes of Slim Jims. What's up, El Padrino? I showed some of the dudes your cover
El
backstage
Padrino.
Oh, I
Absurd.
didn't see it.
So good.
Secret? Yeah, I'll have to show you after, because
So
it's a
good.
secret right now.
It is amazing.
Damn.
But yeah, it kicks ass. The kid is killing it.
He is
and we'll
fucking
hopefully have
super talented.
a working script off to him real soon. We're blowing through stuff now. And me and Kayla have sort of come up with a really good working method for fleshing out a stupid outline into something actually readable together. So yeah, it's working out great. The girl's brilliant, and I'm excited to get her first book out so you guys can all read it.
Oh my god. No, it's
Dario
touching
Hernandez,
tips.
welcome to the stream. Hey, how's everybody doing tonight?
What is up?
Spencer, can you zoom in on Tyler real quick? I want to see what he's doing. Yes.
Actually, why don't we
that.
for people that may not know what's going on
dude.
here, why don't we just reiterate?
This is probably a bad
so-
idea.
I should
Do you
switch
just
my
want to
channel.
talk a little bit about your what you're working on, Tyler? Like real quick,
So
for anyone that may not know.
yeah, so the story is based on the legend of Longinus, who's the centurion who pierced the side of Christ after he died on the cross. And according to legend, Christ's blood got into his eyes. Longinus had been going blind, and suddenly he could see. And in my story, what he sees now is the cosmic battle between good and evil. So this is his first vision after he's regained his sight of archangels slaying demons, and the four evangelists, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, are represented by animals. So like I have like the lion with wings here, eagle in the back, and then two archangels here just plunging a spear into the chest of some gnarly looking demon. And here's our centurion here, like, what the hell?
That looks sick.
So
Yeah.
this is the only
really
full
coming together.
page. Thanks, man. This is the only full page spread in the, or full page, I think, in the book. And it may have been a mistake to try and do this on a timed thing, but gonna do my best.
Oh no,
This is
it's
still
great.
timed? I totally forgot.
We got
Yeah,
another
that's what I'm
guy
saying,
here
like, what-
slicing up a demon.
Time is a social construct.
Well, that's good to know. So yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Looks cool.
Oh God, Rex.
All right, who's going next? Let's see.
Tyler
Rob's
rocks.
going next.
I
I volunteer Rob to next.
All right. I gotta catch up myself. So let me find the pages.
Yes, let me pull you up.
Okay. So right, what the hell's my story about? It's been a while.
Oh my god, jeez.
I haven't looked at these pages in a long
been in
time.
blood
So
realm
it was
mode for like a
about
month.
it was supposed to be about like a girl character that was up in a house.
Yes,
If I can
yes.
remember. If that, I'm gonna let you take it from there. I mean, this
Yes.
is so very like Edward Gorey
Yes,
stuff.
definitely. Edward Gorey vibe. Little girl, her aunt is a witch. She lives with her aunt. She goes up in the attic, messes with some magic, inadvertently brings wanted to bring her little companion here to life, but inadvertently brings these 3 demons into our world, and these demons were being imprisoned by her aunt. So now the little girl has to use her aunt's witch stuff, and with the help of her little newly given life rabbit stuffed animal, has to go capture the 3 ghosts before her aunt comes home. Yeah,
That's an awesome concept, dude.
I know, Rob, you're so awful at this. I don't know why you even bother, man.
I don't mean this in any rude way either, but I love that it's like so starkly different from Blood Realm.
Oh, good. Thanks, man. Yeah, no, I
like
wanted to do something different.
Yeah, like it's very cool. I didn't expect anyone to be like very dark children's book.
Right.
And it looks great.
Yeah, I
can't wait to show it to my daughters.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, and I'm for the page layouts, I'm going like the way I kind of did Blood Realm Volume 1, where it's just nothing makes sense, kind of like we're going to have her here. That's a panel. I'm just going a little crazy with the design. Like the house, I'm making the whole page the house. So I'm just going to have the top of the roof and then, excuse me, I'm going to have all that there. So.
Ooh, that hurt my eardrum. What the hell, Rob?
Sorry, I just hit the
Fucking
stand.
Voodoo is that?
You letting the demons out in your own
Like
house,
I'm saying. Is your aunt visiting? Does she do magic? Like,
yeah, exactly.
Is this little girl a symbolistic version of you?
She might as well be. Yeah, so I got a couple of pages done. This is her going into the room, just going messing around with patterns. Again, it's like good to like let loose a little bit with this one.
Exactly.
And now I'm on this page
fun.
here. So now something is beckoning her to come to the attic. So it's like this weird spectral, beautiful demon or whatever it is comes to her bed and lures her. And I'm just getting the tail underneath the panels, kind of just, and then like there's the hand saying, "Come over here." It's playing around with it. I'm having fun.
Oh yeah,
and that's the key.
Exactly.
So that's
excellent stuff.
Thank
and
you.
yeah, Colin, some of the dudes have already addressed it in chat, but yeah, man, don't worry about it. If you gotta tap out on this one, it's no big deal either. But you can always still be following along and working on it. It's more just about exercising the muscles and doing it, having the dudes to fall back on. Things have been a little bit crazy on my end, so I think next time we do something like this, we'll do a smaller one that isn't a giant comic, but this was just, we'll go big and do a test run and see where it goes.
Yeah.
So it's really more about that you tried it at all. So don't beat yourself up about it. And yeah, you're already saying, putting your own comic together, writing a
and he's working really hard so he can try to hire Jeff.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
Jeff's never gonna have a day off ever again.
No, never.
Ever.
He's a busy guy now.
He's gonna end up with carpal tunnel, and his hands are gonna be all.
It'll be worth it.
Let's call it carpal tunnel.
Rasmus says, "Where's the red?" Well, maybe we'll see, but I'd like to have Mr. Nick Welch maybe color this. To be honest with you.
Oh yeah,
cheating.
Yeah. So just letting you know.
Yeah, baby.
So keep an eye out,
Let's
Mr.
do it.
Welch. All right, cool.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Right here, live. I want the exclusive. Do it now.
You're gonna put it on velvet or satin.
Turn into an absolute piece of shit producer. We make $10 now. Dance for me.
Oh my god.
I am a monster of broadcast.
Let's see. Well, Jeff, man.
I have my story done. Just going to do some rewrites. Yeah, you guys got plenty of time. Hopefully, have it done this weekend. Hell yeah. Keep refining, whittling
Get
down.
to Jeff's story here. Let's talk about this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What am I doing?
You're gonna talk about what you're doing.
You mean today's
What
page?
is your story?
My story is about this kid who's conscripted into this army during the Middle Ages. His king has basically got them marching towards this castle for this special magical treasure that's guarded by the evil Droger. And the Droger, so far in the story, has already killed the king, the sorcerer, and the entire army, and all that's left is this little boy who is just running for his life at the moment.
Oh, dude. It's right up my alley.
So good.
Thanks, guys.
So Jeff, are you the little boy? I mean,
there's a little boy in all of us, really.
Rob's the little girl in his story, so I thought maybe.
That's why.
I thought I was that Droger there in the background with the thing in the forehead. I mean, that kind of looks like me in the morning. So.
It's the helm of awe. It's known.
Oh, well, yeah, that's what I do. I leave people in awe. So, yeah, thank you.
I think you mean awful.
Oh.
What is up, Hyper Kaiju?
What is up, guys?
Jeff's not going to show us any of the pages right now because he's hard at work. How many in are you?
You guys?
This is page 16.
Whatever,
God
Jeff.
damn.
Come on.
16.
God
Yeah, I'm on
damn.
page 16.
Oh,
Yeah, so Jeff's just going to
dude.
take selfies for the last episode.
I gotta go back and fix shit. That's what I gotta do.
Oh, the final pass.
The final pass.
Salutations.
You
Says
shall
El
not
Padrino.
pass.
So stoked to show the El Padrino stuff, but I don't want to give it all away immediately. I want you guys to have things to be excited about, to look forward to.
Hey,
These
did you
dark
watch that?
times.
Did you watch that new Michael B. Jordan movie? I saw you post something about it.
Yes, I did.
Ruin
God
it
damn
for me.
I thought I'd talk about it on the podcast, but we can talk about it here because it's not that exciting. That movie fucking sucked.
Really?
I was
heard.
really disappointed.
I heard it was really disappointing. Yeah.
I don't know what they spent on it, but holy shit, for how many like big action set pieces they have, they don't utilize them at all. There's like one scene where I was like, whoa, and it was kind of suspenseful, but past that, it is so boring. The acting is so phoned in. There's scenes even with Michael B. Jordan where it was like, did we not do a second take? Like, we're just going with that one.
I just think he's good to look at, so I'll enjoy it.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure women are going to love it because he's shirtless for like
Shirtless
half the movie.
time.
What movie are we talking about?
Without Remorse, the new Tom Clancy movie that he's the main character in.
Well, that's disappointing to hear.
But didn't like Tyler Sheridan make it or something?
All of the, I thought it was like Taylor Sheridan.
Or whatever, yeah, Taylor.
I don't know what the hell that guy's done before. It didn't click with me. I like the name sounded familiar.
Oh, he did Hell or High Water.
I didn't look it up.
Oh.
That's insane because that movie fucking rocks, and this
Like
movie
everything he's done has been awesome.
ass.
That's why I
This
was
movie
really
was
excited
ass,
for it.
dude. It almost does again, which I don't know why this is a thing now, that like half a movie, like right when you think it's going somewhere, it just ends. And it's like, okay, so again, we're not getting like the big bad guy. It's just, and they're like, they almost like make the nod to like, sometimes the bad guy gets away. It was like, fuck you, dude. This whole movie was like, it's about getting vengeance and doing it your own way. And then the whole time it's not doing it your own way, following rules anytime someone gives them to you, and then not getting vengeance. I was like, what is this like anti-movie shit never paying off in the end?
Like Last of Us 2? It's the same thing.
It's the new thing.
Yeah.
Last of Us 2 at least had some sort of definitive ending, and it got all the way up to that point where there's at least a confrontation with the enemy. It fizzles out in that moment, but like this, I was just like, what the fuck, dude? It feels like it gets to the midway point in the movie and you're like, all right, it's about to go, like, here we go, headshots left and right, things are gonna start fucking blowing up like crazy, and they're just like, till next time, brother. I was like, motherfucker.
Till next time, bro.
Sucks.
That's a shame.
It's basically too, it's so poorly written. It has this weird way of like, it's trying to be sort of like progressive and be like the US military industrial complex is sort of like it's almost like a colonizer angle. Like we've overstepped our bounds and everything, but it never fully forms that idea. Like it can't quite figure out what the fuck it's trying to say, which almost makes it worse. Because I'm like, even if that is what they were trying to say, if the script were really good and it were solid and they at least got their point across, it would have been a different story. But it doesn't even do that. So it's like your half-assed like idea you were trying to get across never like comes to fruition, and the movie ends up being like slow and boring 9 times out of 10. And all of the like actual shootout action you mostly see in the trailer, and it's just like a slower version of John Wick that's edited worse. And it's like there's one cool scene at the beginning, which is like watch the first 20 minutes. That's pretty cool. You know you're in for something weird when fucking Brett Gelman is one of the main villains. He's a comedy actor.
All right.
It was incredibly, for a guy who is a huge Tom Clancy fan. It was shockingly bad.
Wow, that's a shame.
All right. So what is Nick working on?
William C says, Jeff and Rob, give a quick update on Wirehead. Everything is going awesome. Jeff is knocking these pages out of the park. I could not believe it. They look great. I love it, man. Love it. And I can't wait for everyone to see how it's going to turn out because he's blowing my mind.
Thanks, man.
You're welcome.
It's really fun. It's a really cool script. I get to draw some very different things than I just did from City of Rot. So it's kind of nice mixing things up,
Mm-hmm.
I'm having a lot of fun with it. And I got some, I won't give away what pages we're on, but the next few pages are going to be really fun to do.
Oh, yeah.
I'm really excited for them.
I can't wait
to see it. Jeff, is this like a backup story or is this like part of the main story? I read the email, but I forgot it. Okay, cool.
I read the email, but I forgot it.
Yeah. That is not a lie.
Yeah, I can hold two things at once in my brain.
It's true.
That's how I am.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, it's going to be worth it, guys. I can't wait. So thank you for your patience. It's almost done, and it's going to be a wild ride.
Hurry it up, both of you. I want my goddamn book.
Oh, my God.
Thanks for saying it, Kayla.
I knew that was coming.
So supportive. How
I
are
want
you
my
doing,
goddamn
Nick?
book.
How's
Nick,
your
tell
comic?
us what you're doing. I mean, this is a part of it. So
yes, it is. Yeah. So I mean, I sketched this page out last time.
Yes.
How many pages you got done?
How many pages do I have done?
Jeff's got 17, if I heard that right.
So what's this? 9? I've got like
I got 16 actually.
I've got like 8 pages, kind of, sort of done.
Oh man, I gotta catch up.
But yeah, so this is just so you have these two characters. They're both kind of magic wielders, wizards, magicians, whatever you want to say. And this guy's come back. He was kind of left for dead, and he comes back to confront his former master, which he also kind of has a inappropriate relationship with, and then forces her to honor a promise that she made. And so on this page, they've just traveled. They've just kind of like teleported into this this endless cavern of it's like a place where magic goes to die.
Ooh.
So it's like this, just all kinds of things created from magic that after their creator dies, if they're not maintained by someone, they fade to this place. So it's like this endless place of just random stuff, But yeah, so obviously just them having a conversation about what's happening.
It's like the land of Nod.
Yeah.
I like Rob's reactions to everything you're saying. Ooh, yeah.
It makes me feel really good. I appreciate it,
Right?
Rob. I feel like I should stop busting your balls as much now.
He's either listening really closely or not listening at all. One of the two.
Yeah, he's not listening to me at all.
What are we talking about? No.
Yeah. He's got The Bachelor on in the background.
So my dog just died. Ooh, great.
Oh my God.
Wow, that's awesome. No, that looks awesome, dude. Seriously.
I love the line, "This is where magic goes to die." That's your tagline,
that's
man. That's sweet.
Yeah, and obviously once I get the book out,
come on here.
We kill your magic? Is that what you're saying?
It's me.
Answer. It is.
Listen, Spencer, you don't have to take credit for everything, bud.
Yeah, let's be real. If I were a supervillain, I'd be called Smother.
Oh my fucking God.
How many pages?
I love you guys.
Take credit for everything.
I love you guys.
Well, I mean, I've got to. I got to keep this head big.
I thought that was fetal alcohol syndrome. It would always take this shit.
we got a
just the
fight
veins.
going on outside my house, and I'm trying to like listen into the fight and listening to you.
You said that the last time we were on here.
Yeah,
What
good
is
old
going on in your
Massachusetts.
neighborhood?
She was posting about a fight at Dunkin' Donuts the other day.
Yeah,
Like,
that's every
seriously.
day. That's like
She
every
lives.
day.
She lives in the Jerry Springer set.
Kayla, get out of
part of
that
Kayla-
No,
city.
that's the South. This is just they were fighting. I don't know what it is. The last fight at Dunkin' Donuts was some crackheads, like a crackhead couple. I think over a cigarette, I believe. This one,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not
always the
sure what it was
worst.
over. It was over someone cut someone off and pulled into the Dunkin' Donuts lot to scream at them and get out their car and nah, you get out the fucking car, shit like that.
No, you
So
got
I'm
your cock,
just-
kid.
Yeah.
I'm so used to it. I'm like, all right, it's going down. Good morning.
Damn.
So
Did you see that fight with those dudes in the Walmart? One of them was like I think he was a pro football player or a college football player, and he got knocked out. And the women are there's women recording it, and they're like, I don't know who you think's gonna win. And they're like commentating, like they're like that dude's pretty big. He looks pretty swole, but the other guy looks gangster.
Oh my god.
I need to look this up. I'm gonna look that
They're just
up for
commentating
sure
all the time. It's great.
afterwards.
Way better than Snoop Dogg commentating on boxing.
My God, that's great. I still can't get over that guy's fucking leg folding like that in that
was
fight.
brutal.
Oh,
That was
dude, when
cool.
Shiza pointed out too, I didn't realize.
Brutal.
What's his name?
It
Anderson
was like
Silva
rubber. It was like
broke his leg on him.
Yep.
Yeah, on Weidman.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, oh my god, I completely forgot that it was on him. Like, that's insane. Like,
What I think Dana White said there's only been 3 leg breaks in UFC history, and 2 of them involved Weidman.
yeah, like,
Wow. But how did he break
yeah,
it? Did
he
he
had
just
his
land
leg
on it?
broken.
dude just kicked
No,
a guy
Uriah
so
Hall
hard.
checked it.
He kicked him so hard that I didn't see.
Yeah, and the dude checked it, and his leg just like folded around the other guy's leg, and when he brought it back to put it down, it just went sideways. I was like,
Oh,
all right,
that's
that's enough
why.
UFC for tonight.
Yeah, you don't want to. You don't want to see that.
How many people watch football that remember who took the helmet to the knee and his fucking knee went like the whole fucking leg was fucked
Yes.
up? I'm trying to remember who it was, and I
Funny.
can't remember for the
I
life of
remember
it. And
Theismann.
that was fucking some fucked up shit, and that was awesome. Like I don't know what's wrong with me.
That was
There was,
awesome.
Psycho.
Yeah, Kayla's
was
got that
awesome.
that gladiator arena brain.
I'm
It's
like,
just the drunk Roman in the crowd.
that's what I think politicians should
Fucking
do.
crush his
Ballot
skull,
out.
kid.
They should
Curb
politicians
stomp
want
him.
to be in
Yeah,
office.
like,
They all gonna
Brick
go into
fight, just like when I was a
gladiator
kid.
arena.
yeah, right. Like,
For that.
Hey, you know what? Growing up, how I grew up, I'm from the generation of talk shit, get hit, and you know what? Maybe that's what some of these people need today. Because
yeah, good brick to the head.
As long as it rhymes, it
How do
works.
we all circle back to this?
The old
How is Kayla bricking
sister to
people
sister brick fight.
yeah,
I
like,
mean,
Kayla bricking people is a common theme.
no, I got bricked. I didn't brick anybody. I got bricks.
got bricked.
I took the brick.
Jesus.
Well, that explains a lot.
The hockey player that got his throat cut was fucked up. Jesus, yeah, that was horrible. Didn't he get saved by like a Vietnam vet?
What?
I'm pretty sure there was an incident. That might have been a more recent one, though. There's a hockey guy who got his neck cut, and he was saved by like an ex-Vietnam vet who just happened to be like one of the med trainers at the game that night.
I got you, brother.
Yeah, he literally just like
Yeah.
pinched the guy's neck together, and he's like, "We're about to get old school." Like,
I always thought they could spice
but I
up
mean, that's like the best
football.
kind of guy to have around at that
Yeah,
point in time.
seriously.
He's just like,
Quick
I'm going
before
to
the
fucking
napalm.
like, yeah, like I'm gonna monkey grip your neck together until somebody more professional can get here.
He's just fucking Barnes from Platoon. He's like, I'll get you out of here.
Wow.
I always thought they could make baseball more interesting if they had people
No.
with bats
yeah,
at
if
every
they could beat
base.
each other with baseball bats.
Yeah, no, if
like
they
the
were at
baseball
every
Furies.
base, then you had to make sure
It's just
that
the Warriors, but they got to
avoid
remember to
getting
hit the
swung.
ball every once in a while.
That would be better.
Yeah. Baseball would be so much better if they got rid of the ball and just let them beat the shit out of each other in a subway.
I don't sound like Adam Sandler. Jesus Christ. Because that's what that
Okay.
sounded like.
Yeah.
I sound like
Sandler.
Ben Affleck. I could, but you know,
Yeah, that's who you sound
you know
like.
what? When he was like Joker, okay, do you know how hard that must have been for him to say?
Hard?
Because they must have had like 20 retakes of him saying Joker.
Hot. That's
Like,
HODD.
Can you? That would have been great though if he was like, "I'm gonna kill you, Joker." But he said the Joker, like he was
Get
like,
in my
Joker.
car.
Get off my Batmobile. Get off my fucking bat car.
The Yankees are the best
Bat.
baseball team,
My
Batman.
bat
Get off
Bat
my
car
bat car.
Get off my bat car, Joker.
I bought these Dunkin' Donuts.
The Red Sox suck, Batman.
Like pissing on a
What'd you say,
mailbox
kid?
in the middle of Gotham.
Was it the Dunkin' Donuts he dropped or at the remember when he was dropping something in front of his house?
Yeah.
What was it
Oh,
again?
yeah.
Was it Dunkin' Donuts?
It was
Yeah, it's
Dunkin'.
like
and he
trying to
was
smoke a
pissed.
cigarette and dropping like extra large Dunkin' Donuts coffee all over the place.
Oh my God, there was a fight, and my downstairs neighbor, the girlfriend and the boyfriend on the first floor, they always fight, and she literally threw a coffee at the door, and all I could think, like, I was like, damn, that's a waste of a large iced coffee. Like,
Oh my God.
what the
Yeah.
fuck? I'm like, who does
The
that?
neighborhood held a funeral for the iced coffee.
He was so young.
Oh my
Never
God.
even got to be enjoyed, kid.
Literally, that's what I thought. I was like, did she literally just go and get the iced coffee to
have to
come
go
back here, yell
grab
on the
another drink
porch, and
get my phone charger.
like throw it at the door? Like,
So you guys hold it down.
like,
You guys want that coffee?
all right,
Well,
guys. Since Spencer is leaving, I'm taking over. So, I
you
want
gonna
to
read
know.
the gala? Oh, sorry. I
No,
thought
no,
you
no.
were-
I'm going to do that tomorrow.
Oh,
I'm going to
tomorrow.
read that gala tomorrow. Yes, I can't wait because
That was hilarious. I was tearing up.
you know what?
Wait,
That's how it sounded in my head. How I read it.
When
like,
you said
literally,
Is this on
Ushanka,
YouTube? Is that
No.
on YouTube?
it's on my Twitter, and then
Oh,
it
okay.
got retweeted, and so many people watched it, and then I got all these requests. I was like, "Oh, what did I do? I was just being my asshole self." Like, just the writing so bad.
yeah.
I didn't know what to do, but when I read it in my head, it's how it sounded, and I can only be honest and give my honest opinion. I
All I kept
literally
thinking,
went.
go for it. Yeah.
No, I literally just went to go get that handbook because I saw the designs. Those designs, they were lazy, in my opinion.
Oh yeah.
Like, a couple of them they're decent. I'm not gonna lie and say that they're all fucking trash. I would say 90% of them are trash, but there's a couple that I think are decent, like Mystique's design. That to me looks like high fashion.
That
Okay,
was a big argument before you got on, Rob.
you
I
missed it.
see.
But
Blows were thrown.
but a lot of it's trash. They're lazy. Like, Dakin don't got no fucking shoes on. You couldn't have put shoes on Dakin. None of these people got socks. I understand.
Oh,
Like,
socks.
Miami Vice. And like, I understand in Miami Vice, they didn't wear socks. I totally get it. It was a fashion thing in the 80s with Miami Vice. But who the fuck don't wear socks with shoes? Like,
Wait, I'm trying to break that down in double negative. Who the fuck don't wear
socks,
is-
yeah. Who the fuck doesn't wear socks?
diagram this
But
sentence?
I just, so I'm going to read that handbook. There's not much to read. And I'm going to have Spencer do the interview portion with me. I sent him, I'm roping him in to do it so I can be Emma Frost. And
Oh my god.
I'm going to have fun doing this. And I'm going to read the series. Someone has to read the series. Okay.
Oh,
and I know
God.
no one else is crazy enough to put themselves through that kind of mental torture.
No,
but I
life is
am.
too short.
I'm a
Okay.
complete masochist. So I'm going to read it. I mean, I haven't read X-Men since I saw that whole shit in House of X. And I was like, I can't bring this home. I can't even read this anymore. Like, there's no way in hell. And
Oh god.
I'm going to read it. I
Like,
want to see what they do with it. I feel that it would have more successful if they would have done something like the Marvel swimsuit issues. They should have done something like that. But I'm like, I want to see what they do. This is supposed to be the next major arc. So I'm going to grab it. I'm going to read it. I'm going to review it. And we'll see what the fuck happens if I live through it, if my brain doesn't implode. So,
when you were reading it, all I kept thinking was, this sounds like a J. Peterman catalog thing from Seinfeld. That's literally like the urban sombrero from that episode. That's all I kept thinking about was like you were just reading it to J. Peterman.
I was literally just reading it in my car. I opened it up, and as soon as I saw that Colossus shit, I was like, this is so bad. This is hilarious. This is so bad.
Elaine, the Hellfire Gala. Why weren't we invited to it? It's a comic book, sir.
It's a comic book.
There's no excuse.
It's insane to me. I'm going to go more into detail tomorrow because the Hellfire Gala, not Gala, but the Hellfire Club in general appeared during the Dark Phoenix saga. And that is my all-time favorite comic book arc ever. That's, to me, the most iconic one. That's my favorite. So
never heard of it.
I did like Grant Morrison's.
I did like Grant Morrison's run. I did.
I did like that run. Yeah,
I love that run actually. Yes, and I like the costuming that they had in that a lot.
I like the beginning of Astonishing X-Men, like the first 12 issues or so, when Joss Whedon and John Cassidy were on it.
Yeah,
I even like
I forgot about that.
I even liked actually Extraordinary X-Men. That was like more of a recent book. And I actually liked All New X-Men when they did the timeline thing. I actually thought that was
cool.
Oh, Black Vortex. I thought that was done well. I don't care. Sue me. Then after that,
I will.
After that, so after X-Men Blue and X-Men Red, that's when shit started getting a little...
Kayla's like that character in Family Guy. Is like, so what? You want to fight about it?
Yeah.
No, I'm more like Stewie plotting everyone's death.
Oh, damn.
Wait, what?
I said I'm more like Stewie plotting everyone's death.
Yeah, I know. Then my line suddenly goes silent.
But yeah, so tomorrow that's
Tyler's
what
like,
I'm
I
going to be
smell
doing.
Slim Jims.
That just makes me want to have another one.
Oh, do it.
I'm going to. I have the box next to me.
How much meat can Kayla put in her mouth during the stream?
Oh my god.
Tune in and find out.
You know what?
She's trying to get those
aiming
clicks.
for the savage side.
Oh my god.
The savage size Slim Jims are actually the best, and no, it's not because I'm a size queen.
What happened to this stream?
Well, anyway.
This is a family stream.
Yeah, it's so family oriented.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Elaine, we need something for the Oshanka Gallery. Oh no, Hellfire. What's it called? What's it called again? The Hellfire Gala.
Yeah,
I can't get J. Peterman out of my head now.
No, but Tyler, you're gonna have to watch it because I think that the thing that really did it in for me was like the beard stuff and the.
That was right. I couldn't believe it was serious. I thought it was like.
Yeah,
really
no, I want
weird.
to hear. I'll look it up.
Ty,
It's just on your Twitter.
It's on my Twitter. You're gonna have to scroll down, but people are still retweeting it, and I got
Someone
a couple
tag me in it.
DMs. I got a couple DMs that
Oh.
I mean, I didn't say anything hateful. I just said the writing sucks, and it does. So, fuck
Yeah,
you.
You're gonna get weirdos no matter what.
I just don't understand people's desire to just violently defend it.
Because it's like they feel that it's a personal attack on them, and that's the problem. Like,
and that's really weird for me.
That's stupid. Yeah. That is weird as hell. Because guess what? If I had a personal problem, I'm the kind of person that I'm going to make it personal. I'll personalize it to you. The writing sucked. It is what it is.
A brick fight.
Deal with it. You can't I'm sorry, but people are on straight up fucking crack if they think that the shit that the X-Men
never bring a fist to a brick fight.
Now is better than Claremont, and Claremont is actually writing one of those books. He's writing a Marauders book.
John Byrne is drawing an X-Men book right now, just on his own, right? Has anybody found that?
That's so awesome. I love
That
that.
is so cool. He does not care.
Good. You know what? He did amazingly, and I hope he fucking sets up a fucking for it, like backdoor dealings of X-Men shit. I will back it. I will support it. So,
no, I don't know if it's just he's refusing to work with Marvel just because or what, but it's like obviously people want that. Whatever he is doing, people want that.
Well, Marvel.
So why he's not doing it, I have no idea.
Jim Shooter is still alive and kicking. The man is well. I saw him recently. He's fucking awesome. It's an honor to meet him. And you know what? He said to me, I asked him, I said, please come and save Marvel. Whoever you need to save, please come and save them. You know, because he's done editing everywhere. And he said if they wanted him, they know where to find him and he would come back. He said for sure. Because, you know, money's green. I like that man because he's like, you know, money's green, basically. You know, I always say that. And that's the feeling that I got. But he's like, but they're not reaching out to him, which that's stupid because you like right now, I don't know who the fuck they're pandering to, but they're not pandering to the people that actually buy the books. People are not. I'm getting like someone was trying to tell me, oh, the sales are good. No, the sales are a reflection of what the store orders. OK. There could be, say, for example, they put out a couple of variants. A store owner is going to have to order 1,000 copies to get a specific variant. OK. Then what happens is all of those copies, say only 25 sell of the thousands of copies. You know what happens to the rest of those books? They sit on the shelves. They go to the 3-month wall, then bagged and boarded and left in a basement or put in a back issue bin. You know, the sales, people think that the sales are representative of what the people are buying, and they're fucking dumb. They're wrong. I'm sorry. With indies, though, and this is what I like about the whole Indiegogo thing, especially is that when you look at the sales are a reflection of the audience that's buying. You can see the money that was made and the backer number. Okay. In a store sale, you don't see that. Now, the only time you're guaranteed a sale is with the subscriber in a store. So that means like at one of the stores I worked, there were almost 400 subscribers. Okay. So in order for that many number of books to be sold, that means that every single subscriber wanted that particular title. So people don't understand that concept and how it works in stores. They don't. You know, I try breaking it down to people and they're like, well, how do you know? I don't know. I worked in a store for 11 years and I'm still affiliated with both of the stores and I work cons whenever I'm called. So I don't know. How do I know? You know, I think I'm going to go in and have to interview the store owners that I know because they would gladly let me interview them just so people become aware. So if someone was like, what if I order every single cover? What does that do? I'm like, well, you're giving back the store their money because the store isn't guaranteed to make their money back with what they buy. It's a reality. So that's why.
Crazy. I wonder
comics are weird.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
Yes. Such a bizarre industry, man.
But people, they don't understand. They're like, oh, well, that book sold 1,000 copies at that store. I said, no, that store bought 1,000 copies so they could get an exclusive variant or be able to order other covers because they have a minimum. They'll be like, you have to order 200 of this to get this variant cover, like a cover 1B. Oh, and if you want cover 1C, you have to order so many copies of 1B. Okay, that's how it goes. And then, oh, you want like this specific one, you have to have 1,000 copies in total. Get this, and you can only get 2 of them for your store. So I wish I was lying, but it's the truth.
I don't understand what's wrong with the comic market at all.
Well, it's manga and gaming that's keeping the stores alive, really, and the back issue bins. To be honest,
gaming, as in like we're talking Magic,
Pokemon, D&D, stuff like that. Yes.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's just what I know from my knowledge, my experience, and my contacts in stores. And I mean, I was just with the store last weekend at a con. So I'm not lying. It's like insulting when people like trying to argue with me. I'm like, do you work in a store? No. Okay, shut the fuck up then. Because your argument is valid. I don't care what you read. You don't have the experience and you don't understand it. So just shut up. Because I will make you feel really stupid. Because the store owners right now want to know how to get all the indie stuff. But the other thing that store owners don't understand is the pricing with the indie stuff. Because it's like they're in a trap they can't get out of. Because they can go through Diamond and they get things for a lower cost. And they're like, well, if this is like I'm only going to get 5 books for $50, I mean, where's the resale value on it for me? So that's the one thing. And I'm trying to get the store owners to be more open to order indie stuff. I'm doing my best. I'm working on it. I mean, I'm hoping I can get some of the shop owners to get some of the retail stuff, or even if you still have Wire had up, you had a retail thing. You know, I'm trying to do that. Like the stores also, they want Cyberfrog, and it's like, well, you're gonna have to pay what to tell you.
Yeah. I love that you cut out for all of that.
Just for part of it.
They want Cyberfrog, and you're gonna have to.
Oh, that's
oh no! If you want Cyberfrog, you're going to have to order it issue by issue.
Marvel got to her.
That's what's gonna happen. I know. Imagine that. Imagine they're gonna
CB,
flag
no.
this video and take me out.
Akira Yoshida.
But no, I was just explaining.
Just a chubby ninja running around.
I actually talk about this with Spencer a lot. It's like store owners want the indie stuff, but they don't understand, especially like the older store owners. They don't understand like how to do the indie things, and they don't understand like why isn't there
a
retail?
bunch of indie books by like 2 years.
Why can't they just get like a Kickstarter or crowdfunder hit shelf?
When they were told, don't even get. Kayla got a fucking whole like mission statement business plan from me this week when I went off about it. She was just like, I'm not the one to say this to, right? Like,
and he's like, I'm like, listen, I already understand this. I'm trying to make other people understand.
Yeah, like we're at a crossroads right now where we're like, we should probably just start writing up something to literally like put in front of shops and be like, here's something you could be doing to change up how you fucking sell your indie merchandise. Like.
And the also thing too is I wonder if stores are scared of the people that walk in and not their everyday shopper. That's the thing that, especially if they're in a tourist location.
Could be.
Well, they need to worry about what's selling.
Yeah.
I know. Money's green. Don't you want to make money? That's how I look at it. Shit. I want to make money. Shit. Everyone here wants to make money. I'm sure. And that's why I think like indie.
Not me.
Yeah, you have to lure Ethan to the shop with a pie trail like Hansel and Gretel.
I had already ordered. So if anything, someone's going to try to buy my copy and you can't. So, I mean.
Beth got me that fucking executive box set for my birthday. She was just like, I heard you talking about it, so I got it. And I was like, you are wild.
You are wild.
Yeah, it's like that's cool. Now I'm gonna know all of it. And like I've read the older stuff and everything, and I straight up like I would write for the dude. I don't give a shit. Again, money's green. People want to make cool comics. That's what I'm in the business of fucking doing.
That's why I don't understand too when people say they don't want to work with certain people, this and that. Like, okay, someone that's not going to work with someone because like, don't you want money? Is their money not green?
Yeah,
like, okay,
you want a gnarly ass Cyberfrog
you're an idiot.
Book, hit me up. I'm easy to contact.
Well, I think he's going to do a Salamandroid book, and that's what I'm more excited for than anything.
Let me write that shit.
That like, because I saw Rob Willis posted some artwork, not for that in particular, but
God, that
he
guy's
does a great
insane.
job. Oh my God, he's an insanely talented. He's so incredibly talented.
Yeah. Jeff, did you get the Rooster?
Yeah, I got the honorable mention in the Red Rooster book. Got my copy in today.
That's awesome. Can you show us?
It's a fancy ass book.
Is it near you?
The room. I gotta go get it.
I've heard very few unbiased reviews of it thus far, but Ara actually gave me a great review of it, where it wasn't angry or overly loving it. Because a lot of people that is a very polarizing book at this point.
But wasn't that?
Yeah.
Wasn't that like how long ago?
Yeah, it was ages ago, and just the whole launch and fulfillment and business plan expanded into much larger, and it was just mismanaged. So a lot of people were left with a bitter taste about it, which I completely understand. I didn't back it. The book just didn't seem like anything for me, and that was one of those things where, like, they said they were doing like open submissions with Allegiance, and then they never ended up doing that.
Oh god!
So it was kind of one of those things where, like, oh, if I can't get any work out of it, I don't really care. That's when I was like, I need to start being selfish with my time and like really not just.
Razmez says 2 years approximately. Jeez.
Yeah, I don't know the full extent again, but yeah.
Yeah,
I actually sent something recently, and I feel like I should unbox it here. And Spencer, if you can like clip it for me and send it to me, just this portion.
I told you we would do it.
Oh, okay, because I was still gonna
the Hellfire Gala. We can start with something cool and then get into the absolute shit show that we have to get into.
I don't know how well you can see it.
All right, actually,
let me pull you up real quick.
Yeah, let's pull you up close. All right, back it up just a little bit, Jeff.
Yours, Jeff.
That's perfect, right there.
Right there.
Yeah, that's good.
Wow, Jeff. Great job, bud.
What was this? It was a contest?
Art contest for Red Rooster.
Oh, okay.
Back when they first announced it. And I was just learning Clip Studio too, so the first thing I did in one of the first things I did in Clip Studio.
LOL, nerd.
Cool.
And it's signed by them too.
Did you read the story?
No, I just got it today. I haven't read it yet.
Okay.
So Jeff, can you like copy it for me? Like, give me a bootleg copy. Oh, how we do up here.
Can we start? Counterfeiting Red Rooster? Right?
Yeah, I can do what you did for me and just take pictures of each individual page.
No, I just a copy of your art.
Let's counterfeit the one guy in the indie scene that has like a full legal team. Let's go for it, dudes. What's up?
I backed it and I got a copy. Although I didn't.
That works.
I didn't back it until
checks out.
I didn't back it until it was already late. So, like, I'm not upset about anything.
Yeah,
like, this is quick.
It just sounds like you're really confused about how crowdfunding works.
No.
What is going on with my fucking hair? Sorry,
I get why people were upset, but I've been buying the books at Walmart as they come out because I think it's cool the books are in Walmart, and I want to support that. And to be honest, all of the 4 books they're doing, like, are hands down way better than anything Marvel and DC have put out. As far as I'm aware, in a long time.
Thing is like net total, it's definitely a win for comics overall that they're even in Walmart, like standing toe to toe with the big two. Like,
the only thing that sucks is that Walmart just sucks at putting them out, so it's hard to find them. You have to go to I had to go to like multiple Walmarts to get them.
Walmart, they're right by the music section. They do have a little stand.
That seems to be every distribution channel with comic books, though, and that's the same problem with comic book stores right now. Is comic book stores just it's turned into this thing where it's not like the Simpsons comic book guy even anymore. Like, they think it's this passive thing that just sells itself and that you don't need to engage the customers coming in the door and actually like steer these people to a product that they might like. They just sort of like, oh, if we have enough of a range of shit on the walls, like, people find something they like and buy it, we'll make money, and that's just not the case anymore.
That's something we're really lucky with my local shop, Stairway to Heaven Comics. The owner, Brad, he's so welcoming. Anytime anyone walks in, hey, if I can help you, figure out a book for you, something that you'd like, please let me know. And he'll I'm not trying to gloat here, but he'll like take a chance on any indie book. He tries to get as much indie stuff as possible.
Yeah,
It's like, I don't know, we're just
that's what
spoiled
you should be doing.
right here.
Like
So-
I was
What
trying
was
to
Nick
explain
gonna?
these
Nick was
bigger
about to
shops.
say something.
Oh, I was
About-
just gonna say, as far as the artwork goes, I mean the Red Rooster book and what's the other one?
Nora Saga.
No.
Yeah, the
no.
book Kelsey
Bass
does.
Reeves?
I was
Oh
interested
no, the
in.
one that the Geist draws.
Yeah, Futurists.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, like, I mean, those books are just gorgeous. Like, I mean, they're gorgeous books. And I don't know. As far as I'm concerned, and this is the thing I'll fight you on, Elizabeth Brightweiser's the best colorist in comics. Like,
She does kill
not
it.
even not even a contest. I will fight you.
I was saying that
And-
before fucking they had even announced they were doing Red Rooster. She's always been gnarly. It was like cool to see her start becoming a more prevalent part of it before people got really dumb and started harassing them.
So I mean, I'll continue to support them. I don't think they're malicious. I think they made some
No.
bad decisions. And I mean,
That's
you
the
know,
whole thing is normally you kind of know what you're getting into with backing any crowdfunding campaign, but that just exploded into something so big that's like a once in a lifetime opportunity, which is why I get why people are mad and I don't like discount that at all. But at the same time, I'm like, if I had backed it, I probably wouldn't be mad. If anything, I'd be more thrilled for them because it's like, that's a huge win for indie comics in general that a company out of nowhere can get into a Walmart deal like that. And I hope for their sake it's going well. And the books are selling good because that just means more incentive for places like Walmart to actually want to make these deals with indie guys like us.
You think though that people are more mad over the stuff with Berserker with Keanu Reeves? I mean, they already are out on
I
issue
feel like
2.
even more of a shit show.
I mean,
like,
that to me is kind of fucked up.
Well, like
because...
mainstream creatives were even pissed about that outside of all the retail. They were just pissed that a big company that has the money to just fund the book outright went to crowdfunding in the first place. Which is stupid because it's just, that's like a glorified pre-order system where they're still just paying a percentage of money to Kickstarter or Indiegogo, wherever they run it. So in reality, it's just giving more money to one of those platforms so they can bring more people in to help the indie guys. But I guess it does take away from the indie people's potential money they could be making if they're running a campaign at the same time. But welcome to capitalism.
But that's
Yeah,
the thing,
I mean, I
if
don't-
they
I-
want to shit on people and they act like there's this finite resource and that they're just taking away all their customers. No. As long as you present a good product, people are going to go out and find it and buy it. And,
it's
Keanu
like
Reeves being
backhandedly
attached to this and
admitting.
having a good product is going to bring more eyes to comics, which is a good
To be
thing.
honest,
Yeah.
I read it.
We should be praising
I
this
read
shit.
it, and I honestly think that it's a ripoff of Wolverine. I read it. It's
Of
literally
what? A ripoff of what?
It's a ripoff of Wolverine. I read it. I don't
Yeah,
think
your
there's
mic
anything
is
special about it.
like slightly out of range, so you're like
Oh, I'm
your
saying
volume drop off keeps cutting you out. I think.
All right, am I good here now? Am I better?
You're good.
Okay, so what I'm saying is that I read it and I felt that it was a ripoff of Wolverine. I sent it to
Yeah.
Spencer. I don't know if you read it yet,
And-
but it was
and the
literally
name-
a ripoff of Wolverine. That's what it was. It was
It's
like
even similar to a comic book with the same name that was another celebrity vehicle that happened in the early 2000s with Milo Ventimiglia. That's called
Okay.
Berserker. And
Yep,
it's
I
the
know what you're
same
talking
kind of
about.
story. I think it was a Top Cow book, but it was another superhero or another celebrity vehicle. And it's like the same thing. These like fucking undying Viking warriors that lose their shit and murder everything. And it was like, wow, this is literally a ripoff of a book that came out and bombed 10 years ago. Like,
even like the art though in some of it, like it literally I'm like, that's from a Wolverine. That's definitely like a Wolverine
Ron
art.
Garney got brought in to take over for the art because I guess the other artist was like so far behind on the book. But I've heard it's like Ron Garney like phoning it in, I guess. And I love Garney.
I love
Men
Garney
of
too.
Wrath. Men of
Yeah.
Wrath is a series I recommend to tons of people. Jason
Oh, that
Aaron
was a really good book.
Well,
yeah.
Jason Aaron's great.
Very
Oh, sorry.
upsetting. Very
Yeah,
upsetting.
and
book.
that's like that's my vibe through and through is just like hard boiled real world crime, and how can I expand on that?
So what happened? So another guy was supposed to be on it, and then he was behind.
Yeah.
Guys,
So
I
Garney
have
took
a
over.
quesadilla that just arrived.
Interesting.
So I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go grab my quesadilla.
All right.
Slim Jim quesadilla.
Yeah. Right.
I'll probably eat like 2 pizzas before I even return here. Hold on, let me stop my camera. I'll be right back.
Jesus. Yeah.
So I mean, I hear what she's saying about it being Wolverine, but like
How
right
many
now,
characters are Wolverine?
I mean, right now, I don't think I could buy a Wolverine comic, so I guess I'd
that's
read
true.
Berserker. So
That's a good point.
I mean, I don't.
Keanu Wolverine.
You know?
That's what I thought initially. Was they were just like somebody's really pushing for him to get the Wolverine spot in the MCU.
He is Canadian.
Yeah, no, I know.
Mhm.
Yeah. I think I really would have liked to see him as Moon Knight, though. I think he would have been the best Mark Spector, and they went with Oscar Isaac, who's just like
Solid Snake now.
they just want to throw him on everything. I don't think that movie's getting made ever.
You don't think so?
No, they just announced that dude's also doing a Gundam movie. Like he always has a lot of steam behind his stuff, but rarely does it come to fruition.
Gotcha. You mean that?
Oscar
You mean
Isaac?
that director?
No,
the
Kong
director.
Skull Island, Jordan
Oh.
Roberts or whatever.
Oh, that's the guy who's supposed to be doing.
Yeah, he evidently met with Kojima, and Kojima said he was the only person to ever answer all these Metal Gear questions right. And I was like, well, evidently he hasn't talked to too many people. You can watch like a YouTube video and learn what that dude knows.
But even then, like Joss Whedon is a huge superhero fan and still made Justice League, which sucks.
Yeah,
so
that's
it
what I
doesn't
mean.
matter.
When they announced that the Metal Gear movie was greenlit, they were like, it's spanning the entire Metal Gear series and it's going to be 3 hours long. And I was like, and it's going to suck. Like, goddamn. Why do we keep doing this? No room for anything to breathe ever.
Well, just like also the I'll be honest, the movie standard theatrical movie format, in my opinion, is getting outdated now.
Yeah, it doesn't work for it. It's
No.
weird to be saying like we need more just long form TV.
Yeah, it's
but
true.
It's like the same thing in gaming where everybody is all of a sudden like, did you hear about single player games?
Yeah, I know.
They're this new thing.
It's hilarious to me.
Yeah.
But you know,
But then I
even-
forget
we
this
don't
generation.
even need like.
Sorry, Jeff.
I was gonna say, like, we don't even need necessarily like everything to be long form. It's just things need to be, what they need to be. Like,
Yeah, the
like
length.
when you watch like TV shows, the reason why TV shows were half hour because back in the day they had to do commercials a certain way to have slots for all these commercials, and nowadays obviously all that stuff is changing with streaming and everything. So when you watch something like Mandalorian, one episode could be 45 minutes, another episode could be 25 minutes. And like that to me is a much better way to do it because like, all right, does this story need to be an hour? So rather than give people filler and give them like this super long season with a bunch of bullshit episodes and then like 2 good episodes that actually do something for the story, just make it according to what you actually want it to be.
I think
Right.
Gendy did that
That's a good point,
with Primal as well. I think
Can't
the
remember.
episodes were just kind of like they're as
God,
long
that
as
show.
they are.
So
yeah,
good.
I need to go back
So
and watch all of
good.
it because I think there's still like a couple episodes I didn't watch yet. but
Same.
What
I
is
just
it
love
on? I still haven't seen it.
I love all
HBO
the stuff
Max.
it does. I think it was I watched it initially
And it's
on
on
adultswim.com or something. Like I don't
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
I watched it on their website too.
Wait, on what?
adultswim.com.
Adultswim.com.
I'm pretty sure
Interesting.
that was where I watched it. But yeah,
I think
like,
there's also like a free, app channel that you can download that has the first season on it. Can't remember what it is,
Yeah.
like Tubi or something, maybe something like that.
Oh
hey
yeah, it might be
DJ,
on
by
there.
the way, I don't know if I said hello before, and D Hasner, good to see you, dudes.
What
What's
up,
going
dudes?
on, everybody?
Yeah, love Primal. It's just I go out of my way to check out all of Gendy's stuff at some
He's
point.
the best.
Yeah, he's another one of those dudes where we always talk about like just stripping it down and focusing on the storytelling and telling a good story, and that's like that economical storytelling, and he does it better than anyone in the field of animation, in my opinion.
Mhm.
I'll be
and
right
just
back.
like a hit maker, like everything he touches is gold, which is, that's getting rarer and rarer with every day.
And what's crazy too is that like they take away so many opportunities from him. Like he's been attached to a bunch of different properties.
Yep.
And every time they just like take it away.
That's a dude. If he showed up and was like, "I love this property of yours and want to do something with it," it's just like, "Here's the keys, dude. Drive us off a cliff." Yeah, DJ, definitely check out Primal if you haven't seen it. It's like, and I think it's digitally animated for the most part, but it's like the closest it's ever looked to just original 2D, like hand-drawn animation, like frame by frame.
What did I miss?
It might be frame by frame.
The Slim Jims.
Yeah, like beautifully rough in all the right ways. Kind of has that old like Bakshi feel to it in the colors and stuff like that. Like
we talked about this before, right? And did we talk about this before? I mentioned that interview where the person was like, "Yeah, so it's pretty cool and stuff." So like, like cavemen and dinosaurs though, they didn't live at the same time. And he's like,
yeah,
he's like such a sweet guy. At least he seems like it in this interview where he's just trying to he's like, yeah. So it's a fantasy show.
Yeah, he doesn't completely destroy that guy.
I know. I was like, this is. I heard that like I was working out or something and just listening to interviews, and I just stopped what I was doing. I was like, come on, man! Like this show is awesome. You're wasting our time.
Primal is great. If that's what you're talking about.
That was a waste of a question.
That's a weirdly common thing, though. There's some crazy statistic. I think it's like 28% of the like American population thinks cavemen and dinosaurs existed at the same time.
Sure.
Yeah, which
have you seen the show Primal?
Prove me wrong.
Yeah. That's what I was thought. Primal is one of the best animated shows I've seen in a long time. And you know what? That even made me emotional in certain parts. I mean, I don't want to spoil it for anyone that hasn't seen it, but a part of it brought a tear to my eye. They're doing another season of that, and I can't wait. That's what I heard.
Rescue the girl.
So,
that's good stuff.
All about that.
Metal Gear Solid. That's great. One that I'm like honestly shocked. Kojima didn't just be like,
I'll do it.
An animated series, that I'm gonna helm. Like I thought that was the logical next step. But if any of you guys have been paying attention to gaming news, there might be new Metal Gear in the works with Kojima.
Good, because that fifth one was...
Oh. Yeah, did you hear about this, Rob? Microsoft just signed some exclusive deal with him behind closed doors that leaked.
No way, are you serious?
Yeah, he's doing some deal, and then they evidently met with Konami to talk about buying the rights out to a couple of very big name properties that Konami owns.
Wait. Is this official?
Yeah, but it hasn't been like no one knows what they bought or not, but there was some sort of deal made between them. So that'll probably be coming out over the next couple of months. And I'd be like really surprised if it's not Metal Gear or Silent Hills. Like after like all of COVID and everything.
I would rather Silent Hills just because.
Oh yeah, I would too at this point.
Kit Harington was in that. Ooh.
What?
Kit Harington was
Norman
in the Silent
Reedus
Hills.
was in it.
No. Kit Harington did a voice in the Silent Hill games, and then he was also in the movies. I'm just saying.
And it also sucked.
What?
You know what? And he's also good to look at. So
what
leave
the
my
hell
simp
was he
alone.
in the movies?
He was in the movies.
That really shitty sequel.
He was in two of them, I believe.
There's only two of them, I thought.
Well, he was in both of them. Yeah, he was more in the sequel.
What game was he
I love
in?
him. Yeah, I think he. I'll look it up
Game
right
of
now. I'm pretty
Thrones?
sure he did the voice. Yeah,
Dude, you're a toad with that guy.
You know what? I think he's hot. I don't give a fuck. Everyone has their own
you'll
thing.
just excuse ungodly
I will.
garbage
I will.
movies for him.
You know what?
She wants to
People
put him in her
excuse
pocket.
fucking Megan Fox. What's the difference?
I've
Why can't I
played a lot
excuse
of the
Kit
Silent
Harington?
Hills, and I don't remember him being a voice actor in any of them.
I gotta look it up.
That's probably like the new one. Like, what was that? Downpour or something? That was like an action game.
Downpour? Is the name of it, really?
Yeah, it's called like Silent Hill Downpour.
Oh, I remember that one.
Silent Hills, though, was basically a complete reboot where Kojima was doing it.
He was in a Revelation. Maybe it wasn't.
Guillermo del Toro was co-writing it and producing it with them, and Norman Reedus was attached as the main character.
And Junji Ito was doing the designs.
Junji Ito doing fucking concept art.
My God.
Oh, no, you were right. I was losing my mind. It was Norman Reedus. I'm losing my mind.
And it was all about parallel dimensions and stuff like that. And
I still have PT on my PS4.
Yeah, what did you just go out, buy another PS4 and like unplug that one from the internet immediately?
Yeah, actually, and there's a way you can actually hack it where you can re-download it.
Never again.
That game is. I
did like everything you could do in that. I love that.
I think it's disturbing.
The gap in the door is a portal.
I still can't fucking finish Skyrim. So that game never ends. I've been playing Skyrim since it came out, and I can't fucking, not since it came out, but I just can't fucking, this game, like, I don't even know.
Oh, Kayla, did you see that Cullen Bunn book at all when you went in today?
I didn't go in today.
Oh,
I had to move everything. Remember I told you
we'll
talk about that tomorrow. Yeah.
Comics everywhere. Yeah, I want to track that book down.
Are you working there again, Kayla?
I work whenever I am needed there at both shops. So if
like
I'm needed, I come and work.
Which one? Harrison's?
So
which one
not so much for Larry. In October, I'll probably be with Larry's shop, but I'm in Harrison's like twice a week. Larry can't get rid of me. He doesn't know what to do with me, and we talk for a couple hours when I go in about everything. And Nick's I work cons for. But if whenever Larry needs help, he knows he can call me. I'll come down and help him. I was there for 11 years. I only stopped working there last year.
All right.
But right before COVID hit, actually longer than 11
she was like,
years.
"Fuck you, dudes, I'm out."
Yeah,
well, no, it was because of school.
I got a weird feeling something big is coming.
It was because of school, and
Guys,
I ended up getting
I'm finding
a job in my
Slim Jim
career
wrappers
field.
everywhere. Kayla's back.
I ended up getting a job in my career field, which I had to leave for like moral things, but I'll end up going back into it because my career field is actually disability services.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm great with kids. Adults, not so much. You guys suck. No, I'm kidding. Most adults suck. So, yeah.
I agree.
So I ended up leaving for my career thing, and
a degree in dim-wit adult handling.
I would be doing Pokemon League, but I would still be doing Pokemon League, but Pokemon League is canceled through Pokemon Company. So things didn't work out how they were supposed to with COVID.
Sorry, it's the apocalypse. No more booster cards.
But with Nick's, I do cons with Nick's, and I run League there. And if Nick needs help, I come in and help Nick. That's just how it works, you know? I'm just a local nerd girl. Pretty much.
I thought you were an Ed Hardy girl.
Witch. Yeah. We don't talk about that.
That's when I was underage.
Fight Club. There aren't any adults here. That's the most honest thing that's been said all night.
I think I am a kid adult. I'm always going to be a kid adult. Yeah. Like I'm a big kid, but I'm also an adult because of my fucking age.
I'm Chris Hansen. Why don't you have a seat?
Yeah, right. And every guy on To Catch a Predator ever. I think I'm kind of like a kid adult.
Did you see that the dude, the Philly Eagles fan, is getting caught for that stuff?
What?
You know the Philly Eagles fan?
Just
the dude that posts videos where he just talks shit like crazy on YouTube?
Okay, I thought you meant like the mascot at first. I was like, wait, what's going on?
No, there's a YouTube guy. There's a guy on YouTube, and he was on like
Philly Frenetic, which is
he was on like Tosh.0 and a bunch of other shows, but he basically just makes videos where he just talks shit about what's stuff in the news or in football and stuff like that. And he just got exposed. There's like all these YouTube channels that do that kind of like Chris Hansen thing now. And this dude's gotten caught like 4 times in the same show. He just keeps showing up.
All right.
And they're like, dude, again.
All right. Here's my thing. And this is where the system is broken. How does it happen 4 fucking times? One time you should be castrated in jail and
you're getting caught by YouTubers.
All right. Yeah, they can't do anything. Like the cops won't arrest them based on their stuff.
Yeah, let's try not to get
I can't talk. We're gonna get
removed from
YouTube.
From Saw Kayla over here.
I can't talk about that subject. I can't do it. But But that just shows our law system's broken, and I'm going to leave it at that.
Michael B. Jordan on Twitter with a promoted tweet from Prime Video. Grab your popcorn. It's going to be wild. #without remorse. And it's got a little Michael B. Jordan face emoji when you use the without remorse hashtag. And then the picture of him on the couch. He looks like he's wasted away to nothing, and he had a body double for the movie. I don't know what's going on now.
It's just him staring at the sunset in Black Panther.
Yeah, like, what is happening? Black Panther was a better movie than this movie.
Wow.
Michael B. Jordan was awesome in the Creed movie.
Oh yeah, I think he's a great actor. Like me and Caleb,
he was jacked as hell too.
How stoked we were for this movie, and I watched it this morning, and I was like, should stop getting excited for things.
All right, I'm gonna be excited for all the shirtless stuff. So there we go. I simp for him too.
There's plenty of that.
I'm all about it.
I couldn't believe it when I saw him in Creed, and then the Black Panthers, because I remember he was like, was he the skinny kid from Parenthood? And he just, of course, then they put him with that gigantic Russian kid in the second one. And he
was in Parenthood?
You know what I remember him from?
He was like the boyfriend for a season, and he was just, regular kind of skinny
he was
young
also
guy.
Like a young,
he was in The Wire.
Bitch kid in The Wire, yeah.
He was in The Wire. That was, I think, one of his first roles was The Wire, and The Wire was one of the best TV shows.
I forget what they off him for. It's just like some petty shit, and he like cries.
Can you guys hear me?
It was horrible.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No,
okay,
it's like a sad scene, but I'm like, pretty much everything else in The Wire is like everybody is a disposable human being. It's really sad, but that's kind of like the overarching theme of it is like no one's important. Like it's really dark, but yeah, I that was the first thing I ever saw him in, and he looks like a baby in that. Like he looks like he's like 13.
Then he emerges for those other movies, and he's just like 90% traps and shoulders.
Yeah. Same thing. What was it? Chronicle was, I think, his first like big one that got on like big screens.
Chronicle was great.
And he's just like regular teenage kid.
Who's this? Which guy?
Michael B. Jordan.
Oh, he's in Chronicle. I never saw Chronicle.
It's good.
I think you might like it if you're into like the found footage stuff and you like horror stuff as well, Rob. Like
that's the only downfall of that movie. I think like it didn't need to be found footage.
No,
but it's actually a pretty
like
interesting
it worked
movie.
All right with it.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's fine.
But it works. Does it work with it?
It works fine with it.
If you saw it when it came out, it would be way more impactful because it would seem super creative for the time. But seeing it now, and if you've seen other found footage movies, there's tons of movies that aped ideas from it since. So it might not exactly seem like the most original take on anything, but
yeah, I like the found footage stuff. I love Cloverfield and what's the other one? The one with the Spain, the one from Spain.
Oh, Wreck.
Yeah, for what they did with it and how much I hate Max Landis, it's a surprisingly good movie.
Oh, he did that?
It's the like only good thing he's done. It's like the first thing he did. Okay. And it's essentially like kind of like a superhero movie if it were found footage and devolved into horror.
Oh wait, is this the one that people say is like a ripoff of Akira? Or am I wrong?
Someone said that today on Twitter. I saw that, which is kind of insane.
On today?
Nothing like Akira. Yeah, I guess that's a really common thing, and I saw that like trending earlier today on Twitter. But it's like nothing like Akira. And I guess in the sense that there's like sort of like telekinetic kids. Sort of.
All right.
But like that is like a huge leap. Like that's like saying like Videodrome is like Akira.
What were the other found footage movies that are pretty good? I've been like on a binge on those. I don't
know. Blair Witch is another big one.
I feel like there's not like a ton of great ones.
Yeah, there aren't many.
Just the most iconic ones, like Blair Witch, Chronicle. Cloverfield, I think, is pretty good.
There was a decent alien abduction one that I can't remember. That's just like the Phoenix tapes or something like that.
Ooh.
I think that's the one. There's a shitload of them, but one of them is really good. I'd have to like look it up.
I never saw the remake, the American version of Wreck. What was it called? The Quarantine.
It's actually funny how your boy Zach loves I think he meant to say Max Landis actually gets new ideas from his video. I wouldn't go anywhere near Max Landis. The dude's been like Me Too'd like 4 times now and still somehow gets work. This is not a good not a good well to be getting ideas from.
Bad Ben is a great one.
He's also just a corny idiot. Bad Ben, you bastard.
I love that movie.
Footage? That's found
yeah,
footage?
it's definitely found footage.
What's
It's
that?
an amazing one. It's a horror movie. It's about a guy who is trying to flip a house, and the house is haunted.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
I think it's right up your alley, Rob.
You son of a bitch. Yeah, Rob. Definitely watch that one.
Uh-oh. I feel like this is a trick.
It doesn't
No,
get
it's just
good
it's
until
really
like
scary.
an hour in though.
It's kind of hard for a lot of people to finish it because it's so scary.
Really?
It's really slow at first though.
I'm down. Sorry, I'm like not breathing as I make this
He knows
mark.
people's secrets. Yeah, I think Padrino is right though. The Poughkeepsie tapes, I think, is the one I was talking about.
Let me look that up.
But that's what I mean. There's definitely one called the Phoenix tapes. There's a bunch of them that are just like so close together because of shit like Redbox and stuff now.
Bad Ben. There was also what was the other one?
Faces of Death is another good one. That's probably like one of the
that.
originators of found footage and stuff like Cannibal Holocaust.
Oh yeah,
Right.
Cannibal Holocaust is like one of the most extreme movies.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, that part where they hack that dude's ween off and feed it to him.
Well, I was thinking of all the animal stuff.
Yeah, that was awful.
Oh yeah,
so
the
cruel,
animal
man.
stuff is real, but
That was terrible what they did in that movie.
That was part of the times, man.
Yeah, that was like a thing that like took over a lot of. Was it Spanish? That was it a Spanish guy
that was Italian.
Was it Italian? Yeah, like they were doing a lot of like real animal mutilation in movies after that.
Yeah, there was a couple of them. There was like
because it was super cheap.
Messed up, man.
You buy a goat for $5 and like shoot it in the face, but it costs like $600 to make a fake goat and do the same thing. It's demented, but
that was evil stuff that they did.
Yeah, it was like, and it was also like 9 times out of 10, they weren't the ones doing it. They would hire like locals to do it, just to be like just a random thing going on, like in the background. Yeah, like it had no purpose. Right. I think the turtle one in Cannibal Holocaust is the real big one.
That's the real people.
They made cast members do it, and that's why it's so messed
vomiting.
up.
Yeah.
Wasn't that thing too like where the guy shot the pig and he didn't know the gun was real and loaded?
He knew the guy the actor who was saying the lines didn't know, but the guy in the back.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, the guy was like frozen.
Yeah, I mean,
he literally was like, "What am I doing here?"
People put that on par with like Friedkin fucking unloading blanks during the production of The Exorcist, like behind the actors to get like genuine scary reactions from them.
Oh, really? And that's what they did in The Exorcist?
Yeah, and how they like threw that chick like over a dresser and she messed her back up like permanently because of it. She almost got paralyzed from it because
Linda Blair.
No, not Linda Blair, the mom. I forget.
Didn't she also get hurt though? Linda Blair got hurt.
Yeah, like literally, like everybody got hurt on it. I think someone even died on the set.
All right, that movie scares me. We can't talk about that.
That movie rocks. The thickest in film ever, dude.
That's the Christian superstition kicking in. Can't talk about that.
Worse has.
I agree. That's still the only movie that really scares me. Like as a kid too. Like I saw every horror movie. Yeah. But The Exorcist is the one that always like fucked me up. And like I would just see those eyes when I go to bed.
Right.
Did I tell you about the podcast I was listening to? It's like
oh god.
It's like 2 Orthodox priests who they're looking at like all the weirdest stuff in biblical lore and stuff. It's really interesting. But one guy, he was talking to some guy came to him who wasn't Orthodox or Catholic, and he said, "Hey, so my house is haunted, and I talked to my pastor, and he said I have no idea how to help you." He's like, "You should probably go talk to a priest." And then the other guy on the video, he's like, "Man, it's like this guy had never seen movies before. It's like your house is haunted. You don't go see a priest. What are you still doing here?"
Oh
but he just talked to his nice local pastor guy. He's like, "I don't know what to do with this. You need to go to these other people down the street."
I don't.
And he did, and he went and he did an exorcism, and the house is no longer haunted.
Oh boy!
Now he's possessed.
Yeah. Even better.
Yeah, the demon ate him.
All right, good news. Your house is not haunted, but bad news.
You have a roommate.
Beelzebub is inside of you.
Inside your body.
The place has doubled in value if you're looking to sell, though.
There you go. Man. Yeah, it's creepy stuff.
I'll send that to you if I can remember which one it is.
Yeah, I think you mentioned it to me before. I forgot.
Yeah,
Yeah, The
Lord of
Exorcist
Spirits podcast.
didn't really
Nice.
scare me, but I can't say much because Child Spencer was horrified of Child's Play, and now I just have an irrational fear of like porcelain dolls and shit that
not irrational.
animatronically talks.
Yeah, I was just gonna say
That's
that
not
that'll
irrational.
do it. That's not irrational. That'll do it.
Yeah, seeing that at like 4 years old with my dad being like, "Yeah, you're ready for this." I straight up learned how to take the doors off of my closet when I was like 8 years old because it's like that little bastard's just gonna be waiting in there.
I stabbed a Teddy Ruxpin when I was a kid because it was talking to me in the night.
Sister was scared of Teddy Ruxpin. I used to fuck with her with it all the time. I'd put the little book in it and just like my sister was like, my sister was so petrified of it. I don't know.
What's up, Ashen?
What's up, Ashen?
It'd be great if you like recorded like satanic things or like mumble jumbo stuff in there, and like you played it on the. Did you have the one with the tape inside?
Yeah,
them?
Jeff.
No,
yeah,
you could
come
put
up to
different
visit.
tapes
I'm
in
gonna
it and it
paint,
read the book.
What's his face? Captain Howdy on the wall and like glow in the dark paint. So when you turn the lights off at night, it's just staring at you.
I don't think we should be
There were
talking
only-
about this.
There were only two
I
things
know.
that really fucked me up when I was a kid. One,
Jeff
Mars
just shits
Attack.
my guest bed.
You
Mars
just hear a
Attack
gunshot go off.
scared the shit out of me. Mars Attacks, literally to this day, I can't watch it. I can't even.
Maz attacks.
Mars Attacks, yeah, I can't do it. It scared the living fuck out of me.
That's
Even the
amazing.
noise that they make, like,
crack, crack.
yeah, I can't do it. No, stop it. I'm gonna have nightmares tonight. I still have reoccurring
Yeah, I
nightmares.
used to be
of that
really
fucking
good at
movie. That I don't know what it is. I honestly think
Isn't
it's
it like
because
Martin Short?
Yeah.
you
That's
know
why
what?
she was scared of it.
Honestly, no. I honestly
Martin
think what it
Short
was is
and like
I
Ving
thought
Rhames and Tim Burton.
Yeah,
no,
and the
it's
chick from
Pierce
Sex and the
Brosnan
City.
thing. Pierce Brosnan. I
Yeah, Pierce
legitimately
Brosnan's
thought.
in it.
Okay, so I
Sarah Michelle
legitimately
Gellar.
thought that he was James Bond. Okay, so
Yeah.
when they put his dog, that took the dog and they put the dog head on his
Yeah, they put
body,
his head on the
head
dog.
on the dog, that shit fucked me up. I had nightmares of that, like that, and the aliens going fucking with the guns and everything.
That's like
that
Tim
shit
Burton's
fucked me
best
up.
movie.
And then the other thing that really fucked no, Batman Returns is shut up.
Big
No
Fish.
argument.
Oh,
but
did
then
you say Big Fish, Jeff?
the
Big
other
Fish is pretty
movie,
good.
That's probably his best one. You're right. I love that movie.
the other movie.
That is a like weird, sad, guilty pleasure movie for
She's
me.
trying to get it out. What is it?
Listen, let me get it out. The other
Yeah,
movie that
sorry.
scared me
I had to get
Was
that out
it-
of me.
was
Jeff just hit me in the
Sopranos.
feels
Oh my
with
god,
a movie
I'm
recommendation.
gonna have
Every time you want her to shut up, just do.
Yeah.
No, stop it. So,
No.
I'm not scared of much. That shit
Oh
terrifies
no!
me.
Oh no! Oh no! No!
Um,
No! No!
I'm
No.
terrified of this ray gun.
Wait, what's the other movie? I gotta know. Yeah.
So
You
in
just need to
sixth
get good at
grade,
yodeling, Kayla.
they had us watch the Truman Show in school, and I was like, I felt so bad for Jim Carrey's character,
It
Truman.
shattered your reality.
I had nightmares of that shit, and ever since, like anything that goes wrong or something that's really weird in my life, I'm like, it's the fucking Truman Show.
What a great thing to show a child.
Well,
Reality is manipulated by Big Brother. Just
Yeah,
have
damn.
kids reeling
That-
like
that
right
movie-
out the gate.
that movie
Yeah, no, I
fucked me
love
up.
that movie too,
That
but
movie
yeah,
gave me
I'm like,
nightmares too.
That's one of
Both
those ones you should probably hold off until like a kid's brain is fully formed before being like, everybody is watching you.
Technically, your brain isn't fully formed until you're like 21 to 25.
Yeah,
Oh, that makes sense.
case in point. Bad time to be showing you a movie.
But
It's like
It
I'd
was
much
like
rather
28. I just
show
watched my first
kid-
movie.
show my kids some senseless slasher movie than something like that that's gonna like melt their brain before they can fully like process that and critically think about that kind of stuff. They're just like horrified of the world.
I mean, I went to go see Scream in the movie theaters. I know what you did last summer. And that shit fucking
Yeah.
phased me. I saw
But that's what
my
I mean.
mother
Like,
used
that
to
stuff
put
when
on
you're a kid just
Night
translates
of the
like a
Living
comic
Dead
book.
when we were bad, and my mom put that movie.
When we were bad.
Freddy versus Jason isn't like causing like existential crises for children, like
Ernest Scared Stupid did for me.
That movie scared
I
the hell
loved
out
that
of me.
movie.
Right?
It was scary, but I loved that movie.
It really
me
was
out.
scary.
The movie was
Yeah.
funny as well.
No,
A
totally.
lot of kids' movies like
Oh,
Right on.
me up
and
and
the
creepy.
troll.
Come on.
The troll.
Yeah,
movie
Under the
scared
Bed.
Me too.
Yeah, dude, that scene was ridiculous.
And then he would turn the kids into wood, right? And
Yes.
It
keep
was
them in
wood.
his tree or something. Oh,
Yeah.
No, it was a nightmare. I mean, it was
Fuck.
awesome. It was very, very scary, though.
Captain
Yeah.
Kid.
Yeah, it really
As a
was.
kid, I was scared to take a bath after Nightmare on Elm Street bathtub scene. From that point on, I took showers. Yeah,
Oh.
I'm a grown man now.
Well, look, if we're
Oh, I
making
didn't even.
confessions,
We have a guest. I was like,
Oh,
who
she
is
looks
that?
pretty.
Oh, it's a he.
He's very pretty.
Yeah, he has a half a stash. This is
Sweet.
Oberian Meowtow.
Beautiful.
I named him after Game of Thrones.
Nice.
Oberyn Martell. He's Oberian Martell.
Oh,
I hope he
right.
doesn't meet the same end. Jeez.
No.
Sequel to the Truman
well,
Show would be a
It
comedy.
wasn't that bad in the books. He survived for quite a long
You
time.
just
in the
do a
books.
sequel of the Truman Show.
Oh yeah, I'm
when
sure
he
that's much
go-
better to survive in pain.
When he goes
Yeah,
through
what the
that
hell?
door at the
He
end,
kicked
he
his ass
just
in the books.
beats
Yeah,
the
but
hell
he
out of
gets-
the producers.
He has the same fate.
Shit
He
happens.
doesn't live much longer in the book.
Shit
does he?
happens.
Shit
Oh my
happens.
God.
Mountain
I thought he
dies,
died
too.
right
didn't
away
get
in the
brought
What
back.
is up?
No.
Oh, poor baby, your head's crushed.
Is that really
Get
the
over
movie?
it.
Is this the movie that scared
Harry and the
Ginge?
Henderson scared you, Ginge?
Is that what he's
Interesting.
saying? Because that's hilarious. That's basically like me.
Well,
No,
no,
listen.
Mars Attack scared me, so what can I say?
Yeah,
What's the
right.
movie with the nothing? What's
I
that
got
show?
Never
Oh,
ending
Never
Ending
story?
Yeah.
Did that
Oh, that
scare
movie
you?
messed me up
got
on
it.
multiple levels.
I
mean,
loved
come
that
on.
movie.
Mhm.
Not to mention the horse dying, slowly
Oh, yeah.
drowning in the mud.
A
Like,
train.
Yeah, that was metal.
Yeah, and then everything.
Know what
Like-
that taught me as a kid? Horses are dumb and fantasy sucks.
Just move.
It was like fantasy will break your
Stupid
heart, kid.
horse.
Horse
Yeah.
just, I mean,
Yeah.
Spencer just leads horses to mud just to try it out.
Yeah, know what would have got out of that mud? A fucking
Yeah, it was-
truck.
What was it?
and a cool guy
Artax.
with a gun.
Artax.
Yeah,
Artax.
it's even more depressing when you read like in the book. It's the swamp is supposed to be depression, so
It is.
that means the horse is depressed and
you
just
guys-
wants to let
Give
just to
up.
go.
I'm sorry. You just helped me crack my fantasy book. Boom. It's sort of John Carter from Mars, but it's just a regular ass 80s action hero guy gets thrown back into Tolkien fantasy. Just a dude with a gun. It's not a sword fighter thrown into modern day. It's the reverse.
Isn't that
It's like asshole
Evil-
Arnold
Black Knight.
Schwarzenegger.
I was gonna say Black Knight and Army. What's it?
Oh
Army of
my
Darkness.
God.
Oh, Army of Darkness, yeah.
Does,
Yeah.
does,
Oh,
does,
I loved Army of Darkness.
yeah, he goes back with a shotgun though. I
have
want
all
like
the
an
comic
assault
books.
rifle and a monster truck.
yeah.
This is my boomstick.
Like
Oh,
literally
love that movie.
nothing stands a
Love that
chance.
movie.
Look,
Give
you
me
guys
some
don't
sugar.
know anything about being scared of stuff as a kid. You
Uh-oh.
got it all wrong. The number one scariest children's thing has got to be the Garfield Halloween special.
Really? What?
Garfield Halloween special.
I'm gonna have
Yes,
to-
from the late
Oh.
80s,
yeah,
my
Commando
God.
goes to
We're-
Middle Earth.
where
Exactly.
Garfield and Odie, they end up in the boat and they end up on like a little island in the river with a house on it, and it's haunted. Do you guys not know what I'm talking about?
No.
No one
I've
saw
never
that.
seen it.
Exactly
No,
what you're
old
talking
man.
about. I saw it.
You want some
Ash
dark
and Jackal
childhood
just made a
animation?
fucking
No,
con-
it, they
The
go
Halloween tree.
die.
they go into this house and there's this old man there and he scares the crap out of them and he tells them a scary story and then he steals their boat and leaves them there.
That almost sounds like the Halloween tree.
Okay, but
I can think of a
So-
way worse ending right there.
Yeah,
like so
Old man gets these kids.
yeah, it steals the boat code for something.
but so I don't remember the
He
specific
stole all our books that night.
but there actually ends up being ghosts. Like they're like pirate ghosts or something. And like Garfield and Odie like hide in a cabinet underneath like the sink. and it is like one of the most tense moments in all of animation. Like
Garfield Halloween special.
Yeah, I dare you to find. Like, it scared the shit out of me as a kid. It was so scary.
Interesting.
Can't believe you guys have not seen this.
No.
I mean, it was the year before I was born, from what I've gathered.
Yeah, well, that's
Did
part
you
of
see
it.
what Ashton
But
wrote?
I
in the-
didn't miss the boat on a lot of that stuff.
What do you think?
No, you can just read it out loud, Kayla.
He said- Hold on. I can't.
The Deltaverse not beating around the bush at all here.
How many of you saw the Maz Attacks video that cuts to porn and the deep throating woman makes the same sounds as a talking alien?
Oh my god.
What?
I still missed it.
Of course it's out there.
That sounds
Done.
insane.
Yeah, the movie's all of a sudden not scary anymore. Kayla's just gonna think of hardcore porno every time she watches it.
No, I haven't watched it since I was a kid. I literally have not seen it since I saw it
Well,
in
you
the
gotta
movie
watch
theaters.
it again because you'll
Nope.
completely decimate your fear.
I can't do it.
Yeah, like I
can't
watched
do it.
Child's
I
Play
thought,
now
I
and I
tried.
laugh like an idiot.
I tried.
I thought E.T. was a creepy movie as a kid.
Really?
It was.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it really was.
I really liked it.
it's just
Gremlins?
like certain. No, I always like Gremlins.
Yeah, I like Gremlins.
I was
Yeah,
like
there's something
Gremlins.
with like
I've
my
always
kid
loved
brain where
Gremlins.
like
I'm just saying.
it
I always
tipped-
rooted for them.
Yeah, it tipped to a point where like things were
Right,
so
right.
ridiculous that it felt like a comic book, and I was just like, yeah, this is cool. But like that's like a tonal thing, I think, with my brain when I was a kid, which is why like Child's Play scared the shit out of me, because there's not much that's like genuinely funny about that first one at all. Like I went back and watched it and was like, oh no, this is like a really dark movie with just a very dumb
Shambhala.
premise. Like an insane premise that this guy did voodoo to put himself in a toy, but other than that, they play it like very straightforward, like they are being
Dude.
very serious about it.
Brad Dourif is amazing. Like,
He's
he
excellent.
deserves
Yeah, like-
so much credit.
That movie's fantastic. It's like a
And that's
really
why I'm
well
like-
done film.
Totally understand why it scared the shit out of me as a kid, but now I go back and watch it. I'm like, this is like the most insane. This would work as a comic book now, but I don't feel like nowadays, if you pitch that to a movie studio, they would be like, who let the dumpster hobo pitch a movie today? Like,
Yeah.
Half of the movies that
why
were
is the
made,
guy who smokes meth out back pitching right now?
they would never have made half. Nowadays, you can't. Everyone's
No,
freaking
no way.
sensitive. Their feelings would be so
I
hurt.
wanna
It would be
rewatch
so fucking
Sorcerer, 'cause
offensive.
The headshot dudes were just talking about
Stop
that
it.
on an episode. Yeah, right.
Stop it.
Who's sensitive now?
Sorcerer is another William Friedkin movie where all these dudes are like transporting a bunch of I think it's nitroglycerin.
It's
in
on
their
Prime
trucks
Video
through
right
South
now
America.
for free.
Is it?
Yeah, no, it is a dope movie.
I've been wanting to watch that
and
movie for years. I can never
Yes.
find it.
I
go
watched
watch
it like
it.
last
It is
week. It's on
amazing.
Amazon.
And it's what's his name, Roy Scheider from
Yep.
Jaws.
Yeah.
Jaws, yeah.
An amazing movie, and they just did an episode on it, and I was like, that's the perfect excuse for me to rewatch it and then check that episode out. Because that movie rocks. Friedkin is a nutcase, and when you find out like a ton of that they just like did, you're like, oh my god, how did not everyone die on that? The outro to the Carol Burnett show, when her animated self is mopping and she looks back and smiles, scared the shit out of me as a kid. Just the weird things that your brain latches on. I love that everyone has some distinct creepy thing though. I was older when it came out, but I remember it scared the shit out of my little brother, which is why I brought up the Halloween tree. And it seems to have sort of a similar plot to that Garfield one Nick was talking about. But it's an old Ray Bradbury story that like early Cartoon Network adopted, and I want to say like 99. And it's like a really dark story. It's about a group of friends that like get together on Halloween and ride their bikes and go trick-or-treating together. But one of their friends was like hit by a car and dies, and they're like hanging out with his ghost in it. It's wild. And Ray Bradbury is like one of my favorite writers, but yeah, it's insane. If you can ever track down that little animated movie, it's definitely worth watching, but I would not watch it with your kids the first time around.
I mean, there's something to be said for being exposed to certain subjects too young, though. But I do think with a lot of kids stuff, a lot of kids program now, it's so sanitized and it's so cleansed of any like sense of good and evil. It's almost I don't know. I think it's almost disingenuous because it's like, I mean, children, like, they have a sense of these things. I mean, they have a very powerful sense of right and wrong, and stories are obviously what give, give voice to that.
Anyone remember a movie with is that See No Evil, the Saska sisters one that they did with Kane?
What is
Slasher movie in a hospital to kill someone. There's a scene in an elevator. It wasn't Halloween. Been trying to remember it for years. See No Evil's the only thing that comes to mind, but I don't remember if that was in a hospital or not. But that could be like multiple slasher movies. There was like Halloween 2 is the one that's in the hospital.
I love Halloween too.
There's quite a few. I want to say
that sounds though like See No Evil, which the Saska sisters did, and it was Kane was the slasher in it.
Mayor Kane.
Well, we can, I guess, look it up really quick.
Spence, you got to watch. Oh God, what's it called? Don't Peek. Did you watch that yet? The one I told you about. The YouTube short that's getting turned into a film.
Is that the one that was a ripoff of Pasta?
No.
You sure?
You should definitely. Yeah, it's with the Nintendo Switch.
I don't know.
Oh, dude, you would love it.
Speaking of that, does anyone remember that video game movie and it had the kid from Pet Sematary in it? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah. I know you're talking about.
Video game movie?
It was the guy.
Went into the video game.
Yeah, it was like the guy that looked kind of like
or whatever.
Freddy Krueger, but like if you were a hair metal guy. Is that what you're talking about?
It was the kid from
80s
Pet
movie or
Sematary. He was a little bit older. Yeah, he was an 80s.
It was like
movie.
if I'm thinking the same one you're thinking of, it was like late 80s,
Brain
early
Scan,
90s.
I think is what you guys.
That's it.
I loved that movie.
I thought you were talking about the 2000s one with Frankie Muniz for a second. I was like, Jesus, stay alive.
I was, you know what though? I was really lucky as a kid. My father was like, "Yeah, we're gonna watch Spawn." All right.
I love Spawn.
Like I'm 5
See No
years old
Evil 2
on cartoon.
is the one that the Saska sisters did. But I don't think it was at a. I don't fucking know, man. I think it was at like a morgue. I don't know if it was a hospital. Yeah, city morgue. I guess are sometimes attached to hospitals, but I don't know. I haven't seen that movie since like it came out. Brain Scan rips though. Visiting Hours, but that wasn't it.
That was the John Carpenter anthology series.
Okay, this was from the 80s. I'll look into that. I have to like all my shit, like my whole collection and everything is packed away. Halloween 2 was the perfect end to Michael Myers. Halloween 1 was the perfect end to Michael Myers. There didn't need to be more.
I like the second one.
Oh, I don't need any of that shit.
Well, you know about my taste in films already.
Yeah. Captain Hellfest.
Oh, you know what else scared me too?
Don't Peek, dude. I'm telling you, it's only 5 minutes. I don't know if we're able to watch it. Do you get
sure
demonetized?
That's another one. No, I'm not going to watch it, but I'm pretty sure that's another one that Animal Crossing horror short.
Dude, it's fantastic. Oh, are you able to play it? Oh no.
No,
what happens
we'll
if
get
you do?
kicked off.
Is that right? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, this is gonna be a shit show, Rob. Timur Bekmambetov or whatever the fuck his name is.
Oh, the Russian dude.
Yeah, is adapting it, and it's a 5-minute short, and I can almost fucking guarantee you that this is another because you said it came out on YouTube first as a short. Like, there's this whole scene of people ripping off creepypastas as YouTube horror shorts and then blowing up now and getting these adaptions. And then as, like, the movie is coming out, they get sued by the person who wrote the creepypasta.
What's
Like, that's what happened with, I think, like, Bye Bye Man. they're just like shitty like short stories that people write and post on the internet anonymously.
I don't
But
think
it's
this
happened
is
Some of them are pretty cool. There's one that's about unit.
Yeah, there's some that are good.
What's
but
the one
it's
that?
like,
What's the Japanese unit? Was it Unit 451 or
using 7751? I think it was.
Yeah, there's a whole creepypasta about that where like
but
they
it's
just
like they work
these people
called
getting
Wirehead.
experimented
like a little
on.
short
It's called
story. They
Wirehead.
don't need to be.
That's what it is.
Oh, you know what's petrified
Yeah,
me
actually,
as
I forgot
a
about that,
kid,
Rob.
too?
I was really excited when you had it in there. I was like, oh shit, I know exactly what he's going for.
Yeah. Same.
It was
gonna be
never
a
really
while.
horror stuff that scared me, to be honest, but It's a Wonderful Life. My mother had me watch that because I
What?
mouthed off one year
Oh
on the
gosh,
holidays.
really?
Yeah, that fucked me up too. I'm like, this
man.
guy is like, it's fucked up. I mean, I was a kid. I didn't want to see Mulan when I was a kid. And my aunt was really big into sci-fi horror and everything. So I was like, I don't want to go see Mullen. And my aunt's like, okay, you're going to go see
Mullen?
yeah, I called it Mullen. I thought it was Mullen, not Mulan.
I'm just like,
I literally threw a whole fit. I don't know how old I was, 7 or 8. I'm like, I don't want to go see Mullen. I don't want to go see stupid Mullen. And my aunt was going to see the
Stupid Mullen.
X-Files. Yeah, I
Uh-huh.
didn't want to go see it. So
X-Files,
my aunt's
damn.
like, well, I'm going to see the X-Files. You have to go see the X-Files with me. I was like, fine. But I remember there was a scene in it. I forget. They went through the ice and the thing popped out. And I remember I jumped so high up in my seat. I was like, oh.
Oh my god.
But I loved it. I've always been into like that kind of stuff. Like I loved Interview with the Vampire. When I was watching shit, I was allowed to watch pretty much everything. Everything. I'm trying to think. The only thing my dad really freaked out about was the Watchmen movie because
I can't believe you've recommended a spooky Switch short to me, Rob.
What? Hey, can I finish my Watchmen story?
I'm
It's
sorry. I'm
only
watching
because-
this and I'm watching this
No,
in
it
the
was
background right
only
now. And I'm just like
because
floored by Rob's movie recommendations. Always.
You can't. You got to sit down quietly and watch it. It's ruining the mood.
I'm going to have you on for like a bad horror movie episode of the podcast. That is going to be such a good time.
It's
still
a,
haven't
I
even
like
watched
the
it,
idea.
dude. Anyways, the only thing my dad really got upset about was Watchmen. And there was a giant blue penis swinging around that my dad was like, no dicks. Like,
How old were you in that?
No
film?
dicks.
I don't know, like 11.
Oh, really? Damn, I'm old now.
I think I was like
11.
11. I don't know. I gotta look at it when it came out.
I just felt like that was such a newer movie.
But my dad was
Yeah.
like, I did not expect to, in this movie, in all of it, I don't remember there ever being a giant blue dong in the city in the comic.
Well, that's on
11.
him because it was.
11. How old are you, Kayla?
I'm 31. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
We weren't 11 when Watchmen came out.
No.
No, you guys weren't.
Well,
But
I'm
I was.
34. No.
I'll tell you. I gotta look it up when it come out.
9.
No, yeah, like you were in a
Could've been
you were like out of high
2009.
school.
I was 20. Wait.
Yeah, I
Is
was
it something else I'm
20.
thinking of?
4?
Was it 2009? No,
Yeah, I was like,
because
are you
Yeah.
thinking of the
That wasn't-
comic
That's
itself?
2009.
Yeah, I was like 24.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was like 11.
2009.
I know we're
Wait,
older.
no,
but, like,
it might
still.
be something else I'm thinking of. Hold on.
It's definitely
That's because when Jeff said, "Damn, I'm old," I was like,
Okay.
"Damn, that means I
Everybody,
must be really old."
everybody brainstorm
I
giant
was
blue
like,
penises in movies.
Yeah, he didn't direct Watchmen before.
Smurfs the movie.
This is gonna drive me crazy now. It could have been the comic. It could have been I had the comic taken from me because there was like a giant dong and that might have been it.
Yeah, I was like, are
Yeah.
you thinking about the comic? Because that is closer, but still not the
But
same
that
timeline.
might
of
have
when
been
came
it.
out.
I'm trying to think. There was something though I watched in a movie theater, and I swear it was a superhero movie. All that fucking weed I've smoked has really fucking rotted parts of my
Sitting here.
brain. I'm trying to think.
Smoke
What
that
was
stuff
it?
before your brain's developed and
Okay,
kills brain
so
cells.
unless they get the Animal Crossing license, this is literally just like Stay Alive as a short film.
Watchmen came out the same year as Avatar.
The John Travolta vehicle?
Yeah. Not Staying
Really?
Alive. Stay Alive,
think about
a
that.
Frankie Muniz vehicle from the mid 2000s that I mentioned before.
Never
Where-
saw.
in the middle.
Where it's just tool nerds playing a video game, and the creatures in the video game can kill them in real life, which is literally what that short was, just with Animal Crossing and Switch. I'm like shocked that that's getting optioned for a gigantic movie production with.
There were plenty of adults that play
Tamir.
fucking Animal Crossing. I'm dead ass serious. I know
Yes,
shit
but
ton of them
again,
older than me.
there's
It's
no
weird.
fucking way Nintendo is going to give them the license to use
No,
Animal
they won't.
Crossing in it. So it's just going to be
generic
generic fucking video game, and that makes it exactly what Stay Alive was. I'm surprised, Rob. Go watch Stay Alive, because I feel like you would probably enjoy that movie.
I probably would.
Yeah,
And you know what? And I will. And I will.
because it's a solid popcorn movie. Like, it's just silly as hell. I think you'll be surprised by the cast. It's got like one of the McPoyles from
The
what is it?
McPoyles?
Always
You
Sunny
will
in
call her.
Philadelphia. And then it's got Frankie Muniz, Hebrew Hammers in it for a brief period. I can't remember that dude's name at the moment.
Guillermo del Toro was one of the McPoyles.
That's right, he was.
I have no idea what the
This is driving me
McFlurries are.
crazy. What fucking movie was this now? I need to really, I'm going to have to
What
ask
are you
my
talking
dad.
about?
No, I'm still on this. I'm like, what movie was it that my father took us to go? For some reason, I thought it was Watchmen.
Oh, your weird blue penis movie that you were
Yeah,
11
no.
for. Maybe
I'm
you
trying
just
to
had an
think.
11-year-old
Avatar.
It might have been a porn.
Oh yeah, it might have been Avatar.
It wasn't. It wasn't. Avatar came out in 2000.
Yeah, your dad took you to the Smurfs porno at some
Tinchy.
New York porno.
Her dad was
theater.
Travis Bickle, just taking her to inappropriate movies.
I think
She was the little kid that
It was. I just
Paul
remember there was
Rubens
a
was
movie
caught janking
we
it next
went to see, and there was a penis in it, and my dad was like flipping out because they showed penis, and my dad was like, "Oh no way!"
They showed penis.
This is the Brown Bunny.
When did Alexander come
It's
out?
a Gallo flick.
Yeah.
Why did I bring you to this?
I love Chloe Sevigny. Oh God, no!
No.
Think this isn't. I'm going to ask him. He's watching the NFL draft right now, but I'm going to ask him.
The problem, Kayla, is that
Man,
you didn't realize that your father had a time machine and he took you 20 years into the future, in which they make the X-Men Gala movie.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
that's
where
pretty
you saw the giant blue penises.
Yeah, you saw
That just makes way
Beast's
too much sense.
penis.
That makes sense,
You
actually.
saw Beast. Beast.
You know what? Someone was
Shaven
really.
loin.
I'm tired of seeing all
Nightcrawler,
this.
man. Nightcrawler.
I'm tired of seeing all the Wolverine gay shit. I'm sorry. I agree with what my dad said. Keep him hetero. I'm sorry.
Dad said that.
And yes, my dad did. Wolverine's his favorite.
Oh,
So
Ashen
my dad's
Jackal, I think Ashen's heading out. Take it easy, dude. If that
Take
is the
care,
case.
Ashen.
Later, Ashley.
Later, dude.
Yeah,
see?
I
Stay
love
alive.
Stay Alive.
Ashen.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not hating on it. I'm saying it's a good popcorn movie. It's just I'm surprised that other short is getting greenlit when Stay Alive isn't a very old film. And is all fleshed out to the point where whatever company owns that could probably just reboot that at this point and probably make way more money off of it this time around, because at the time anything attached to video games was dead in the water instantly. I was really surprised that game got made, and it got covered in Game Informer because I think originally it was supposed to have a tie-in video game that got shut down because I think the people that were going to develop the game were kind of going to be hard to build a player base for a game that's linked to a movie about where the monsters kill people in real life.
It's pretty neat. I would get that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm pretty
but,
sure that would sell really well.
Yes,
Yeah.
but the stupidity of producers thinking that somehow people would think they would actually get killed in real life playing the game
Oh,
was
that sounds
a
like
genuine
producers, yeah.
concern at the time. Yeah, because fucking executives are absolutely fucking up their own ass, stupid as all hell. And yeah, that was supposed to be huge and ended up, I'm pretty sure, I don't even know if that made its money back as a movie, but that had a whole Game Informer issue to the point where the end scene in the movie is the game getting its full release. The whole movie takes place in beta, and then you see it in a GameStop at the end, and it felt like it was literally paid for by GameStop and Game Informer.
that's cool.
But yeah, if you like that short, Rob, just look up Stay Alive Tonight and check that shit. It's kind of like a Blumhouse ghost movie meets like video games. And yeah, 2006.
I'm in.
Yeah, dude, I think you would like genuinely like it. I just think like
And Bad Ben. Don't forget Bad Ben.
Your taste in movies just happens to be like the exact opposite end of the spectrum of like grindhouse horror that I like, where I'm like, God damn it, not again. Like I'd rather something just be gritty and gross, and like I feel like I can taste the movie and I need to take a shower afterwards. If it's too pretty and polished and like I don't give a shit about a high concept, I care about if it's like really like doing something cool with the gore and things like that, and like Hellfest is like a bunch of people getting stabbed at the end of the day. Nothing.
I really like that movie.
I thought Hellfest was good.
It had nothing eventful for kills or anything. I guess they were trying to go for that like Halloween route, and I don't even remember what the like twist is at the end or like what's compelling to go back to, because it was that boring.
Did you see The Collector?
That's the entire. That's The Collector and The Collection are actually genuinely good.
Those are great movies.
But that's the whole thing, was like that's what you can do with a great budget and make something awesome. And then The Collection, they got a bigger budget and they made it even fucking more insane. I don't like it as much as The Collector story wise, but they definitely utilize the budget well. Hellfest, they waste the whole budget on building that fucking festival, and the whole movie is just people getting like stabbed with a butter knife. Like Scream does that way better if you're just gonna stab a bunch of people, because Scream had compelling characters. The characters in Hellfest, like from minute one of that movie, I was like, I cannot wait for these people to die.
I get it.
And I guess I don't know if that's what they were going for, but that movie was like a miserable experience for me, which is why every time it comes up, I'm like, no.
I mean, I'm not a fan of the Conjuring movies, so if that's a barometer.
I don't like those either.
You like those?
I did like.
No, they're making another one now.
I know.
I liked the first Insidious. That was
Is
good.
that the one with Ethan Hawke? Because
I never saw those.
I think that's one of the only solid ones. Is that the one where Ethan Hawke's a writer and finds the Super 8 tapes in his house?
Yeah, it's okay.
That was the Conjuring, I think.
I didn't like the black metal.
Insidious was a dream one.
Bagul, the black metal god.
Okay, so Jeff is saying it is, and you're saying it's not.
Hey, you know what, guys? I'm pretty sure all the Slim Jims I've eaten have blocked arteries that go to my brain. Yeah, because I can't keep track of time because I'm thinking about the Spawn. I'm like, Spawn? I had to be like 7.
Sinister is the one me and Jeff are thinking about then.
Sinister?
Right. Wait, which one's Insidious?
They all sound the same. So Insidious is the modern day one with that Patrick dude?
It's the one with the dreams. The kid
that has the Darth Maul, the Darth Maul ghost or demon.
I don't fucking know anymore.
I think that was the one in Insidious.
Yeah.
This is Stay Alive. We'll see if the stream stays alive.
I'm probably gonna.
Oh my god, guys, stay alive.
Oh wait, I didn't do share audio, did I?
Saw this movie. This movie was okay.
Yeah, it's a corny popcorn movie. But it's exactly what Rob was just like recommending in that short film, and I'm like, you don't even need to wait around for that short film. Just watch this.
That's crazy.
I gotta reshare it though, really quick with the audio. I'm like surprised that you aren't familiar with this, because it was like, if you were reading Game Informer and like following game stuff back then, it was like that was a wacky one.
Is that a horror movie?
I would call it horror. I mean,
psychological horror, I think.
I thought it was a drama. So I stayed away from it.
Not at all.
It's more of like a psychological horror.
But there's a supernatural element to it that they never explain, and it's freaking disturbing.
Huh.
Oh yeah,
El Padrino, I'm right with you. Everybody does have punchable faces in that movie.
on Netflix. Yeah, I've been meaning to watch that too. That's not the first time someone's recommended that to me. Betal.
Betal.
Betal. It's an Indian horror film on Netflix. Shudder just added some really good stuff too. They added the second part to In Search of Darkness, which is like their YouTuber documentary series where it's a bunch of YouTubers and people from like Fangoria and stuff, and they all just like blow through like tons of horror movies. Some you've heard of, some you've probably never heard of. I've so far found only like 3 movies I've never seen in those both parts of that all together. I was like, God damn, I'm like running out of new shit to watch. That isn't like insane, like recent stuff.
Have you seen The Invitation?
Oh, I saw that.
The
Yeah, that was
Invitation
fun.
is great. Logan Marshall Green, man.
Yeah, that movie caught me by surprise completely.
That's my boy. Did you watch
it was
Run,
so
Hide, Fight
tense. Yet? What is it?
With our boy Thomas Jane? Run, Hide, Fight, the new Cinestate one that
No. The school shooter
Ben
one?
Shapiro, dude. Yeah, Die Hard in a school shooting.
Yeah, I want to see that.
Dude, it's been out for ages. It's
Really?
been out for months and nobody watched it, and it got slammed in reviews because Shapiro's silly ass is attached to it. It's like, who gives a shit? It's a fucking good movie. It's intense too.
So we're at 10:37, just so everyone knows.
Does Tom Jane go all Punisher on him?
A half hour. No, Tom Jane is like a supporting role. He's just the dad in it. But I was like, God damn, dude. I love that man. Gay for Tom.
Where did you watch it? Where did you watch it, Spencer?
Not on the Daily Wire.
Oh, okay.
We'll say Jesus came down with a screener.
You mean
You
hey,
know what I thought was so stupid
Yeah, me and him
that everyone
hung
made
out.
a big deal about? The Babadook shit. I'm like, this is the dumbest shit ever. It was so
I hated
fucking
the Babadook
boring.
too.
I wanted to
hated that.
slit my wrist. It was
My
horrible.
I think it was good because of this. I think that was like a
I like it.
Blacklist script or something originally, but I think that just suffered from like pacing issues. I don't think it was like innately bad. It was just kind of slow and boring. But like it's another good representation of how horror can be about like very real things, and sometimes when you do that successfully, it's not going to resonate with a lot of people.
Well, Deltaverse found the
I think
movie,
if
by
you
the
grew
way.
up with an alcoholic parent, you'd probably feel a little bit crazier about it. Found it. It was literally called Hospital Massacre. I need to check this out.
That was
like,
it. Hospital Massacre. Huh. But then again, who am I to talk? I can't even think about like what time, what came out, and how old I was. So.
Another movie that
that
fucked me up as
one
a kid was
name.
another movie that fucked me up as a kid was Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Oh
I
yeah,
used
that
to
creeped
love
me
that
out too.
movie.
That ruined clowns for me.
Oh yeah,
Me
the
too,
Chiodo
dude.
brothers.
Mhm.
Clowns ruin clowns for me.
When they eating people, that was weird.
Like when they're going into people's houses, just walking in, like that's the thing that really got me. I'm like, oh my god,
they can do
Evidently, it was also called X-Ray. I think I saw it. I think I have seen this, but yeah, it has like 4 different names. That's why I was like,
another.
Yeah, I looked up
horror
Hospital Massacre.
movie.
It comes up with the same cover as just X-Ray. I'm wondering if this was like Italian first. And
I rewatched the Evil Dead remake. I actually really like that movie.
I like that one a lot.
I thought that was a pretty good remake, actually.
What the hell's his name again?
Yeah,
they just announced he's doing something soon.
Fede Alvarez.
Yeah, they just announced the.
Oh, he did Don't Breathe also, right? That was good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was demented, dude.
Yeah, I like that.
His sequel to Girl with Dragon Tattoo that was shit. I don't blame him for that. I think it was a script issue because it was just terrible.
Well, they never made a third one after that, right? It was just
not yet.
Bombed, right?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see the first one. And
Wait,
I love
he did.
The first one was really good. Yeah,
he did the second one.
Yeah, what is it? Hornet's Nest or
something? Is that the one with the blonde chick with no eyebrows and everything? The like more recent one that everybody was talking about?
Yes. And it was like it was weird because it was like they took that movie concept and it was like a James Bond story almost. Like she became like a superhero character and she's like it was like espionage kind of stuff and she's kicking ass and it's like this doesn't feel like Lisbeth Salander from the same movie, you know.
It's the same actress? It's a different actress, right?
Different actress, yeah. And she also wasn't good as that role. Like she didn't have that like dangerous quality that Rooney Mara had. You know, like Rooney Mara looked like she was insane.
Yeah.
I thought Noomi Rapace was in that.
She was in the original ones. I haven't seen the original.
They replaced her with an even weirder looking broad.
Rooney Mara isn't really that weird looking in real life, though. Just
Yeah,
in that
no.
movie.
No.
It's insane.
But like, it's just her
We have a
mannerisms and everything.
baby
Like,
with,
she knew how to like. She's a great actress, and she knew how to make her
Phoenix,
character
right?
like really feel
Yeah, didn't
crazy
she
and
have a baby
dangerous.
with him? Is it just me, or am I like I might be
what?
really? I took an edible and I'm really.
I was gonna
stoned
say, I don't know.
tonight.
You've been real off tonight on
Like,
like everything you've
it's
said.
it's like hitting me
Rooney Mara
harder
could
and
not
harder
have a
and
baby
harder.
at all. With
No,
your
I'm not
track
talking about-
record tonight, you're like 0 for 3. Oh wait, no, sorry, you're 1 for 3. You got the insidious one.
The only thing I know about Rooney Mara's significant others is she had a boyfriend who dropped the New York Giants Lombardi Trophy from 2012 and dented
Fucking
it.
idiot. Oh, you know
Well,
what? That one
her
that
dad
one was
owns the
deserved
Steelers.
to be
What a
dropped.
cool
What? Are you
idiot.
serious?
Wasn't that? Yeah.
Well,
Didn't you
nepotism.
cheat
Good old
to
nepotism.
fucking get my against my Patriots game?
Are you a Patriots fan talking about cheating right now?
Oh, she really
Yeah.
dates Joaquin Phoenix now?
So
Yeah.
Rooney Mara,
Like they have
both her family lineage is both the Steelers and the Giants. Like the Rooneys own the Steelers and the Maras own the
the
Giants.
Giants, yeah.
And so like her, I don't
This
know, her
Romeo
mom,
and Juliet kind of shit.
her mom is like a Rooney, I think, and like I don't know. So
Wait.
they named her Rooney Mara. It's weird.
Really?
Yes, 100%.
That is.
Look it up.
That's crazy.
I'm a huge Giants fan, so
Then her sister's
Oh, you
Kate,
poor
the
soul.
redhead.
Yeah.
It's okay, Nick. I'm a Saints fan. It's also not
Hey.
great usually.
hey, we got 4 Super Bowls, so you know it's something.
I'm just hoping that we utilize
It's a
Mac
team.
Jones and don't use Cam Newton. I know it sounds fucked up,
I was
but
going to say earlier, I've been so out of it with sports this year. I haven't paid attention to any NFL shit. I think Kayla said it's the draft right now, and I was like,
yeah,
what?
it's the draft. We drafted Mac Jones, the quarterback from Alabama. So I don't have faith in Cam Newton at this point. So
I don't know why you ever would have.
I didn't,
Yeah,
but I mean,
Pittsburgh
what am I going to do?
Giants fan,
I'm a
money.
Patriots. I'm a diehard Patriots fan. I was happy when Tom
Diehard.
Brady won the Super Bowl though, because
Yeah, go
anyone from
Tampa.
New England, you know what? I'm so
Yeah, now
mad.
Tom Brady's just
I
fucking
can't even think
crushing
about
cans
it.
on the beach.
I can't even
Florida.
like.
Florida.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
Don't
I love
remind
too.
me.
He's just like, how the fuck did I never come down here before?
I
What are you
love that
thinking?
he just got drunk on a boat and was throwing the award. I'm like, this guy fucking rocks.
Yeah, he's
Never
like
allowed to do
day
that
2,
shit in,
and he's a full blown Florida man.
He's just high fiving DeSantis. It's
Yeah.
awesome.
You know
Beating
what?
up the beat.
This episode should be called "Kayla ate too many edibles"
God.
because
This episode should be called.
that sobers me up. That is starting to sober me up.
Yeah, I'll beat the edible right out of you.
Spence, did you see It Comes at Night?
That movie I thought was very odd. That's the one with the father like was locking
Joel
is that the one
Edgerton.
and stuff?
Yeah.
Like
Oh, that one pissed me off.
Yeah.
I was
It
so
was
excited for that movie because, like,
an
oh,
odd
cool.
movie.
Well,
Like
it's
a dark horror movie, kind of like The Witch, and then it's just bullshit.
Does
Yeah,
it?
it really
was.
Oh, what's up, Pete? Gronk time traveled to Florida like he always wanted to.
What's up, Pete?
no, and then he came out of retirement
What up,
for
Pete?
Brady, of course.
Oh my god, I just completely lost my train of thought. That was the dude from Possessor too, right?
Possessor?
The
I don't
new David Cronenberg movie.
I still haven't seen that.
Oh, you guys haven't seen that yet? Definitely check that one. I mean, that one's like really weird. It's got the weird looking lady from Mandy in it and stuff. It's really like grim, dark stuff, kind of depressing. But the strange dude that's like, you don't know if his family's infected or not, that shows up to like Joel Edgerton's house.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's the one.
And
Yeah.
It Comes at Night. He's in Possessor as well. I like that actor and I like Joel Edgerton, but that whole movie just ended up like the promo made it seem like it was something else that it
Oh yeah,
wasn't
totally.
at all.
Yeah.
I love Joel Egerton. He also
He's
did
good.
The King,
Dude,
that movie
he's
on Netflix.
I didn't see that. But
Yeah, I don't
really
think I've
good.
watched that yet.
I did
It's
see
really
The
good.
Gift. That was the one he directed.
That
That's
one
a-
was weird as hell.
Oh my
That's the
God.
one with Jason Bateman, right?
Yeah,
Did you guys
dude.
I still haven't seen that.
Terrifier.
Whew. Gotta watch that one.
Did
Yeah,
you
that's
see
the Art the Clown
Terra-
one, right?
Yeah, that's the one where he cut the girl through her vagina. I'm dead.
What?
Like,
What?
Oh my
I
God.
swear to God, there's a scene.
Yeah, right
Cut
on
this
par
girl-
with what we were talking about.
He cut this girl all like
It's called
straight through.
Terrifier. It's just a slasher
Terrifier.
flick with a silent clown.
Clown. Yeah.
Kayla's just not tracking what we're talking about at all. Just
No.
completely
It just came
detoured
to my
from-
mind. It
Yeah,
came
you know,
to my
like
mind.
thought-provoking horror to right to sawing women in half as an art house clown.
It's fucked up. I couldn't stop watching. That's one of those, like, you know, in another movie I couldn't stop watching that was fucked up? Human Centipede. When I first saw that, it was fucked up, but I couldn't stop watching it.
I've still never seen it.
Movie's hilarious.
Oh my God.
No, I'm kidding.
All over the place tonight.
Gross.
Gross. Yeah.
But usually I'm on.
No way.
Not tonight. Not. I've had a day.
Yeah. Human Centipede is gross, but sawing the lady in half,
That's odd.
totally fine. She's been doing much better in the past few hours. Oh, I think he's talking about Lovey.
Lovey. Oh, good, man.
Good
Really happy
stuff.
to hear that.
Yeah, I'm gonna be.
Good.
Actually, I have a Can't Kill Cade sketch cover that I'm hoping to have finished up in time for that little get together we're gonna be doing. So I'm gonna have some stuff done soon, and hopefully be doing some sketch cards. Kind of just been.
Pete said the guy that plays Art the Clown, the dude's super nice.
Yeah, I've heard that. He's kind of like another like Doug Jones type, just like a weird weird kind of looking dude, not in the makeup, which is why he's so good in the Art the Clown role. Like he's got like really gaunt cheekbones and stuff like that. But yeah, I've heard from a bunch of people that he's like a great person to meet at cons. Another dude like Derek Mears.
Oh, Derek Mears is awesome.
That's the best way to be. Deltaverse is saying a bunch to you.
Yeah, no, I'm reading it. I'm keeping track.
Okay, yeah, I'm just making sure you're not missing out when people
Nope.
address you specifically. Oh, we just lost Rob. Did I accidentally kick him?
You probably did because you're an asshole. No.
Yeah, that's
Can't
enough
hear
of Rob
you.
for the night.
We can't hear
now
you.
We can't hear him, yeah.
You're muted.
Maybe he unplugged.
No. Did you unplug
and
your
he
mic?
What was that?
Yeah, he just chipmunked for a second.
You're
Oh man, he's
chipmunking.
chipmunking hard. That's
We're hearing
amazing.
his real voice.
Oh, it's always. That's amazing. It's like 500 times speed.
Like,
It's
all I gotta say
always
is, am I
something
tripping
different.
balls? Like, am I tripping balls?
Yeah, it's always something different on StreamYard, man. We can never have a smooth stream. Oh, this is a new one though. Chipmunk Rob is amazing. You might have to leave completely and come back, Rob.
Because you're like, hello.
Yeah, if you can hear us, and I'll just add you back in really quick. Oh my god.
Oh my god, that was great.
Chipmunk Geronimo. Oh, dude.
All right. I need more water.
Water. Yeah. All right. I think he's back, and we'll see.
Hello, can you hear me?
Perfect.
That
Oh,
was so
man.
funny.
Yeah, I'm glad we caught that.
That was weird. Dude, I don't know what happened. See, we're talking about all this exorcist stuff and ghosts, and next thing you know, everything goes out. I lost my mic. My computer
You
went black.
Ripperton freaking took over
Who's
your
that behind you,
microphone.
Rob?
Yeah. It's behind. I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
I see some. Oh my god, there in the corner. No.
Stop, water. Mm-mm. No, thank you.
Get your cross. Where's your Jesus piece? Come on now. Are you even
I'm gonna watch
Italian?
one tonight.
Are you even
Oh,
Italian? Where's your horn
Sorry,
and your
Christ head.
Jesus piece?
Gonna watch one
I have
tonight
both of
called
those.
Osmodexia. I've never actually heard of that one.
All the Italians out here definitely do. I just figured it was like
Oh my-
an Italian across the board thing. Like you guys have the little
It is.
horn.
I have the horn.
And the cross, yeah.
I got
The
the cross.
Hellfire Gala almost made me forget about internet gas.
Oh, is that done?
The New Warriors?
Yeah.
Did it ever start?
No,
No,
I
it
mean, like
hasn't
that's
yet.
what I meant.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't know. I don't read that stuff. Wasn't that Kibblesmith dude that like wrote for Jon Stewart or some shit?
Yeah.
So it never came out, right?
Yeah.
No, not yet.
Dude,
Not
I
yet.
just got ripping on that internet gas. I don't
They
remember.
got killed by COVID.
Thank God.
Oh, what a bummer. So they're calling the budget team COVID now?
I think COVID is the overall excuse for everything right now.
Yeah.
I want to say.
Just tell
I
them
legitimately-
that it had nothing to do with the fact that Disney started reading what they were putting out.
I legitimately thought that
I don't
was
think they-
SNL skit.
Yeah.
It could.
I wonder if anyone's crying because of Elon Musk.
Yeah, it's bad when actual like.
Wait, what is this
company
Elon Musk
output
stuff?
now?
I don't get it.
He's hosting SNL this weekend, but it's bad when like corporate output now.
People don't like
you
that?
can't tell when it's.
No, people don't
not
like that, I guess.
satire.
They're offended by him.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
They hate the
they
guy.
created safe spaces.
Well, he's mostly hated ever since he called that diver dude a pedo on Twitter.
I have no idea what goes on. A diver
which I
dude?
just thought was hilarious because I had no clue what was going on at the time, and I was like, he made a stupid comment to a guy, like, move on from it, whatever. It was when those kids were fucking trapped in that cave underground, and it rained, and they got caught in there. And one of the diver dudes that like went in to get all the kids out was like arguing with Elon Musk on Twitter while they were actively dealing with it, because he was offering to give them like a submersible vehicle to get the kids out. And they didn't have time, so
Elon
Elon Musk was just like,
I think so.
whatever.
I'm getting
pedo.
scared. I'm afraid.
No, I'm sorry. Read
Yeah, it's getting
Peter's
out of control.
comment.
My favorite X-Men are
wait.
the Hellfire
My
Gala
favorite
X-Men.
X-Men. I should read it.
Yeah.
My favorite X-Men are the Hellfire Gala X-Men. I've learned to overcome my bigotry and love new Marvel. The latest things are my favorite things, and all the old things that came before are the worst.
Yeah.
Pete, you've grown a lot today. I'm proud of you, Beth.
You're a better person than me.
Proud of you. You've really made some strides.
It doesn't take much, though. I guess.
You see us start doing like half-frame subliminal messages.
Dude,
in
I've
the
been
middle of the
barely
show.
I've barely been on Twitter in the last week. Like, I turned off my notifications. I'm like, okay, I'll jump on. I'll post something about the books or about art or something like that, and I'm just gonna hop off. I made the mistake of scrolling one scroll yesterday, and I see Pete getting like, harassed about making a joke about the X. I was like, you know what? This is why I don't do this. I like living in my little ignorant.
Yeah, you can't have an opinion and you can't joke about
Yeah.
anything without
It's
people getting.
stupid.
He didn't even give an opinion. That's what's crazy.
He's like, these are. He's like, these are
No, it
X-Men.
wasn't a fact.
He's like, these are the X-Men to me.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's all he said with a picture, and
Yeah.
people went ballistic.
It's because these people are deranged.
Sad.
They
I
lack
love the
critical
two-
thinking.
The dudes that chimed in and
So
were
tired
like,
of them.
sorry to cut
PC,
you off,
please.
Caleb. But the dudes who chimed in and were like, by that logic, these are the X-Men, and they post like the original like 60s
Oh,
X-Men.
I saw
and Pete's
that.
Like, yeah,
Yeah.
they are.
Them
Yeah,
too.
sounds good.
Now you're getting it. I was
All
like,
right.
holy shit, dude! Like,
So we agree.
untouchable.
Thanks, pal.
Oh my
Just
god! Did Spencer just
weaving his own
apologize for
Kevlar.
cutting me off?
Yes, I did.
Did I just hear that?
Oh my god,
wait,
am I a human being? I can't have you
No.
on anymore. You humanize me too much.
he just
People are gonna
apologized.
stop being
God.
intimidated by me.
That was a riot.
This is the same reason I said I couldn't have Beth on any streams. Makes me seem like I'm friendly. I expected Captain Obvious gifts, but there were none. Yeah, it's insane now, and that's why I'm like, I don't care what the X-Men are anymore.
Yeah.
No, I
Unless you
mean
wanna
seriously.
pay me a shitload of money to write it, I don't even want to hear about it.
Well,
And even in that
to roll
case,
this all the way back to Kayla was saying, money is green, I'll do it. Why would you say no?
Yeah.
I can't imagine if Marvel showed up on my doorstep tomorrow and said, Nick, we saw your colors and you're so amazing. Come work for us.
Yeah,
I would say no.
We want to pay you $20 a page to
Well,
color
no, that's
for
not
us.
enough. I'm saying if someone offered you an ample
Yeah.
amount, I'm saying for people
No, I
that
know,
like
but that's like the kind of rates they're
It-
giving. Like
that's fucking
people
that's
right now,
horrible.
like,
That is
yeah.
horrible.
Unless you're like already a hugely established name that has had a rapport with them and done business with them in the past. All I've heard, like even before COVID, rates were really bad. I can't imagine they're any better right now. So a lot of new color. Why do you think they hire so many dudes that are in like third world countries, literally coloring, penciling, and
Well,
inking the books?
I'm
now?
more concerned that they're hiring people that are fucking lazy and don't know how to draw and write. So
Well, no, they're
that's
just
more of
hiring.
my
They're
concern.
hiring kids that aren't prepared, that have no editorial oversight because they're on the other side of the world. And it's great, yeah. If these kids kick ass, like get them on a book, but like pay them a living wage. It's no excuse because they're in another fucking country that you will pay them next to fucking nothing and work them to the bone for something they don't even fucking own at the end of the day. That's why I think if more people were open about the shitty wages and rates they're actually getting at the big two, less people would actually work at the big two. But there's this like weird secret mystery where everybody thinks there's way more money being made over there because like Greg Capullo's rates came out a while back and some stuff like that with DC. DC infamously pays people way better, and it's still a shitty deal in the long run.
Well, there was something that Thinking Critical just made a video about. I haven't watched it yet. About royalties and Disney not paying out the royalties.
Yeah, with Alan Dean Foster, that was a big one.
Yeah,
It's unbelievable, man.
when I met with CB back in the day too and pitched stuff, he basically said at the time that there was like next to no like Disney oversight, and that has all changed in recent years.
He's probably lying.
No, it was the only thing. The only thing where there was at the time was Disney was really controlling with the Star Wars comic stuff. When Marvel had like just taken it back officially, but other than that.
So you're trying to convince me right now that Disney has oversight of this X-Men Gala thing?
No, that's what I mean. Is that it's very much, even if they are paying attention to it now, it's like a drop in the bucket compared to everything else for Marvel. The comics don't move anything. I'm pretty sure they operate the comics at a loss now to just write it all off.
Oh, yeah.
I try to explain that to people. They can operate the comics at a loss and just use it as an IP farm and be completely fine at the end of the year as a corporation.
And that's, I mean, it's the same with DC.
Big sinkhole for us, but look at the movies. The movies are making tons for us. Yeah, DC's just really shitty about it. They're like, it just seems like they're dumb at business. I don't know what it is with them, but they should just
I
be
think
like
their TV shows do really good, though. I mean, their movies have been.
Yeah, but why doesn't
that
that translate to film? Like, it doesn't make sense that like one arm of it can be absolutely killing it and the other arm is like brain dead.
But I don't even think their TV shows do that great. Like they have some, like I think Flash does big, but then like Batwoman was tanking in ratings. And...
Well, I mean, but like Arrow was big.
Yeah, Arrow was big.
I mean I don't know, but I mean they're owned by AT&T, so what do you want?
How many restaurants were mentioned during your meetings? We only talked the one time in person and then through emails, but it was surprisingly very focused on comics when I talked to CB, but it didn't turn
into very focused in Japan.
Yeah, it turned into a lot of wasted time of me basically jumping through hoops, which for what seemed like just to like show that I would like do these things. Just like, I don't give a shit, dude. You either want me to write something and you like the idea I'm pitching or not. Like, do you want to see a spec script for it or not? That's all. I don't need to waste anybody's time. That's why they need dudes like Jim Shooter back that aren't going to like blow smoke up your butt and waste your time. They're going to be like, oh, this is cool. Let me see something from you.
They should.
I'm tapping out for tonight.
You can't leave, Tyler.
Oh, yeah, buddy?
It's 11. Yeah, it's 11
I'm
actually.
take off, too.
You're not allowed to leave, Tyler. And Nick, you can't leave.
We'll check out real quick.
Yeah, Tyler.
Oh, God. This is my best page, but... So
it's still a page.
That's creepy.
Centurion started So he saw the crazy cosmic battle and he fled. Actually, I can show you the other page that I did. Let's see here.
Yeah, man.
What do I got? All right, so there was the battle, all this craziness
And
happening.
that came out absolutely kick-ass.
Thank you. And so then there's him just like, what am I seeing here? And then all of a sudden, so the idea in the story is he can see the battle between good and evil, but now evil essentially has turned its eye towards him. So nature starts to come after. So you have like wolves who are kind of coming out of the shadows. And
they're
then,
aware that he's aware.
Yeah. You have just some massive bear that's kind of gotten in his way. These can't tell probably
I love
from
that
here,
first panel up top.
but these are bats, just like a wave of like those old school like Spawn bats, are just one big black, winged mass that are kind of flying at him, and it's all driving him towards the final battle with the dragon.
Hell yeah,
But
man.
Great job, man.
Tripping
Thank you
on
very
Jesus
much.
blood.
Yeah, that's awesome. I can't wait to
By
see how it's
Tyler
all
Winn.
gonna end up.
it's what everybody was asking for, you
Yeah.
didn't know it was the comic you wanted.
Pete will be
Very
buying 15
niche
minutes
genre.
to tuck you in, Tyler.
Peter said I'll be there to tuck you in.
I appreciate that.
Doing
But
like
it's
full
about
blown paintings.
45 minutes, actually.
Yeah.
Let me correct myself.
Jeez, man.
Yeah, we're all like a stone's throw.
And I thought
away
I
from
was the
each other.
favorite. Damn.
Wow, very
Yeah,
cool,
right.
Nick.
It's a
Oh,
mess.
nice,
I don't
dude.
know. It needs a lot of work.
It's a beautiful mess.
As
I think it's sweet.
Yeah, I love your
That-
version of a
Like
mess.
when I look at this stuff, I see a lot of like Mobius, and I get like a lot of like Jim Starlin vibes. I don't know why. Like, there was something you posted on your page the other day, and I think I named all of the artists I thought that it made me think of in a way. But like I get those kind of like vibes from
I
your
love all
work
the
for this
hidden
book.
imagery you got going on,
Yeah.
like the skull faces and
Awesome.
Very cool, man.
Yeah,
Unicorn.
Indiana Jones, Tomb
Yeah,
Raider
that's
vibes.
cool.
Right there on the bottom, yeah.
yeah, I just wanted to get this like really like overlaid like cavern space,
Sick, dude. Very cool.
But
Yeah, you're doing like painting spreads on every page, you madman.
yeah, well,
I love everybody went
Awesome.
ambitious with it though.
this is I don't know, this is what I want to do, I couldn't dumb it down.
It's great though, and it's
Took me a long time to get to the point where I figured out what I wanted to do.
and it's an awesome start. That was
this is
the
great.
point of
This is
all this
amazing.
at the end of the day. We set a goal. You don't necessarily need to get to it, but the point was to start on something and put a little time aside where we can all hang out and just work on something for fun, not stress too much about it. And I think we're all kicking ass with that.
Pete said Nick has that Ditko Doctor Strangeness to it.
Yeah, it's like
Oh,
everything
yeah.
is this like this
Absolutely.
layered cohesive piece that's meant to be like taken in all together and then picked apart with the eye, like a lot like Steranko's old covers and stuff too. Always loved like the Nick Fury stuff he did and all just the weird trippy shit. It was like his own spin on Kirby tech.
But yeah, this is very Doctor Strange inspired stuff. So,
And is that the newest spread you'll be getting into?
yeah, this is one I was working on. This is this is the next page where they're kind of entering this space where this magic card is, it's basically where Indiana Jones, like he tries to get the golden head off the pedestal,
Oh yeah.
Same sort of thing, except the main character is trying to essentially, hack into the magic protecting the card while his female friend is protecting him from all of the monsters that come out to kill him and keep him from hacking the magic.
Excellent. Huff that magic. Killing it, El Padrino says. Wow. Peter is right. I'm sober, and it's possible for me to keep up somehow tonight.
I am not, and
I like grease
feel
my
like we
brain with whiskey, which is bad.
I
Yeah.
feel like me and Spencer switched body.
I don't want to hold you dudes up anymore, though. So thank you for coming on, Tyler and Nick. The stuff.
Oh
looks
yeah,
awesome.
man. Thanks for the
We'll talk off
opportunity.
stream at some point.
Sounds good.
Guys.
Figure out.
Take it easy, dudes.
Great seeing you guys.
There you go.
Hey guys,
Later.
awesome job as usual. Be normal
Later,
next
kids.
time.
We
I will
flew
be.
through the time again, which is insane. I was
Well,
gonna
I
grab another
evidently
drink.
can't keep track of time, years, ages, when shit came out.
You look like you're about to just headbutt your screen and pass out. You've gotten progressively loopier as time's gone. What was in that quesadilla? Quaaludes?
No, I figured.
Was that a
I figured.
quesadilla?
I thought if I ate it, I would just like be better. But I think like everything just. I feel like it just like. So I had a little bit. I had a
I
punch
ordered
bar.
a quesadilla from the back of a High Times magazine.
So I'm talking about the punch bars. So I had a couple of
Punch bars.
squares.
Punch bars?
Yeah, I moved around a lot of shit, and
there's
my
so
body,
much
my
weight,
body
it'll
was
knock your
hurting.
teeth out.
So, well, let me tell you, I think I definitely had too much, and I won't be doing this ever again because I can't even keep
Jesus.
track of anything. Lesson
Hitting that
learned.
medical
but-
marijuana for the fibro and getting all wrecked.
So I was thinking, like, okay, I'll just for my fibromyalgia, I'll be good, and I just had a little more and more.
I'll
and
be in a coma.
now I'm like, I'm at that that weird phase where your heart's like this, and you're like,
Oh god.
slow down.
Forgot I got high for medicine purposes and ended up eating the other half of the medicine bar, and
Yeah.
now I'm uncomfortably
we
high.
can, I will never be doing this again on a stream. Never again.
Oh my god. Fibromyalgia.
I go to
Sometimes it's
Spencer. I go, Spencer, I'm just gonna be serious and show off my knowledge and my intelligence, and then what happens tonight?
Yeah. Deltaverse said good night, Kayla. Good night, Deltaverse. Thanks for
Good
coming
night,
on and hanging out.
Deltaverse.
Yeah, punch bar. Yeah,
Punch
Kayla's
bars.
all hopped up for fibromyalgia.
It's gonna take me forever to finish.
Have some herbal tea, Kayla. Yeah, she needs something to level herself off now.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Thank you, Pete. I'm gonna take that
Like dosing an
recommendation,
old
like
lady.
chamomile or something. I'm trying chamomile. Will chamomile keep me up? I know I can't have green
No,
tea
no,
right
that
now. I'll
makes
be
you
up to like
sleepy. That's good.
Chamomile helps you out.
Yeah.
You can
Yeah.
you can throw a little melatonin.
like
if you
I'm
want.
just
Chamomile.
I'm honestly so surprised because I was like, oh, I'm fine. I can't feel this shit. Let me just have some more. I'm washing it down with Slim Jims over here.
Mr.
In
Gandalf,
between.
would you like a cup of some chamomile?
Unless you're one of those people that has
Little
that like
Tolkien for
weird.
everybody.
Yeah, I got
I
it.
am a hobbit.
Do
I
any of you
am a
guys have that
hobbit.
weird mild melatonin allergy where you have like super psychedelic nightmares if you take it?
Oh,
No.
I just have those anyway.
I could take like
Dude,
6
dude,
melatonins and still
Beth
not pass
has it,
out.
and she will like wake up screaming because Beth has never done anything like that in her life. So like anything outlandish and trippy just like freaks her out. She swears like anytime she's ever had something with melatonin in it, she has the most insane like vivid nightmares. And
Oh,
we found out that's like an actual common thing, I guess. Like people have this weird adverse reaction to melatonin sometimes.
Hmm.
Yeah, Kayla's heart is actually racing from the sodium and the Slim Jims. Yeah, right. I'm no doctor or anything, but
you know what? I don't know if it's like the Slim Jim suppressing a part of my brain, like all
it's the Slim Jims and the medical marijuana. You're like on a poor man's speedball. The Slim Jims are slow, or the weeds slow me down, but the Slim Jims are an upper.
I see my eyes getting smaller and smaller in the stream.
How are you doing, Jeffrey?
I think I'm done
Are you finished with the
Like
whole
all
thing?
of them?
with all the pages I worked on tonight.
Oh,
So
me
what
and
are you at,
Spencer were like,
19?
wait, you're already at the
18.
end? We have
You're
2
at
more
18?
streams left.
I'm at 18.
Yeah, Jeff's got a whole comic ready to go.
Rob's like,
They're
I
li-
gotta amp up my competition. Fuck
They're
you,
super
Jeff.
loose and rough.
You've
It's
been
nothing
doing
crazy.
you've been doing the letters on a separate layer.
There's no more letters on these pages.
Yeah, but I mean in general.
Yeah. I gotta go back and actually fix. So there's a typo on one of them in the old pages.
Yeah. Because like you could split it up and pitch it as like a 2-parter or 3-parter or something, and an issue of or a couple issues of iCow. Send it over Pete's way, something like that. Obviously, not run the whole damn thing in one go. I don't know if he does stuff that long usually. I think it's more like 10-page range, if I remember correctly. But
I don't know, but these are like shit though. If I would do that, I'd clean them up.
you can still do that, you clown. You'll have it on hand. That was the whole point. Don't make me strong arm you into this live.
Damn you, Spencer.
Melanin in his skin color. Yeah, if you take a bunch of melanin at night, did I say that? Because that'd be hilarious. You have
Yeah, you
really
did.
trippy nightmares. No,
Yes,
it's
you just did.
melatonin.
Oh, melatonin.
Yeah.
Melatonin. Melanin.
That'd be
2 different things.
hilarious. Yes. Yeah,
That would
I'd take a
make you
bunch of
Robert
melanin
Downey
before I
Jr.
go to sleep.
That would make you.
Waking
That
up
would make you
tanner.
Robert Downey Jr. in
Yeah.
what's that movie? I
I'm
can't
like,
think of the
I'm
movie's
sleeping
name
like
right
shit,
now.
but I keep waking up like 4
You know
base
what?
coats darker.
What is that with Robert Downey Jr.?
Tropic
What's the
Thunder?
fucking? You know what? That's what this generation needs to fucking watch.
Oh my
Tropic
god.
Thunder.
You need
Jesus
bedtime.
Christ. They need to live a little.
You want to show these pages, Jeff?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
I want to
Here,
see the page.
let me share my screen.
It's like, are you just like laying down?
He's inceptioning.
He's got his pajamas on.
Yeah, he's like, I think I'm done for the night. I'm like, well, no, I figured you haven't
Actually,
moved
his
in
robe. He has a silk robe on.
good 15 minutes.
I'm tired. Then give me a break.
Yeah, it's all good.
He's got a wire head to draw.
All right, so the young lad is being attacked by the Droger. Droger finds him, cuts the rock that he was hiding behind. Kid starts running away. He finds a spear that he tries to get to, manages to grab it just the nick of time, blocks the Droger's blade. Then he actually disarms the Droger, is all satisfied with himself, and then the Droger just knocks him shitless. Kid's all hurt, looks up, oh shit, there's the sword. Grabs it himself, swings it towards the Droger. And then the blade, all the soot and ash starts peeling off, and you get that shining blade underneath of it.
Get that shine.
He beheads the Droger. The Droger smokes are coming out of the body, and then when you see the Droger in his original form as the man he once was.
Ooh. Dude, looks great.
And that's it so far.
Excellent stuff.
2 more pages. 2 more pages to go.
Oh, 2 more? Okay. I got it.
Yeah, no big deal. I only have 20 more pages.
I only have 0 pages because I
have a
can't
bunch of
fucking draw.
sketch stuff that's going to be scrambled together last minute because it's been a crazy couple of months. That's awesome though, Jeff. Rob's going bonkers over here. Last time when we zoomed in on Jeff, half that thing wasn't even done yet. Now look at that. Whole damn finished page.
Oh.
2 done. Pages fell 2 done today.
Hell yeah.
You got 2 pages done today?
This one and this one.
Damn.
So, but it helps to have the layouts done already, though.
Excellent stuff. So how many is that all together now?
What's this? One. So let me count them up right now.
Too bad I feel like I'm catching you guys off guard constantly.
Okay. Come on, Otter. I'm sure. Okay. All right. So there's going to be another page in between this one. Okay. So we have the cover. Then we have this shot here. Girl goes to the house. She's been kicked out of school and she's going back to the aunt's house. Aunt has a butler who's inspired by what's his name? Oh my God, the Undertaker's guy.
Oh, Paul Bearer.
Paul Bearer. That's it. I almost said Paul Muni, but that's not right.
Excellent.
And then we have here. He's talking to her there.
That does look like Paul Bearer. Sorry.
Yeah.
It really
No,
does.
I'm sorry. He's inspired by him. Yeah. Okay, and then he takes her into the house. And they're talking, dialogue.
What a throwback.
And they're in the house here. She doesn't want to be there. Kicked out of another school. Now she's in her room.
Oh, I love that house thing on top. That's a great way to frame it.
On the top there? Yeah, thanks,
Yeah.
man.
I like that too.
Oh yeah, that's the dollhouse page. I
Yeah,
forgot all about that.
yeah. And then
Yeah, it looks like a dollhouse cutaway. That was wicked
Right.
cool.
I'm just playing with shapes.
I like that too. Yeah, that
Nice.
Jeff busts that shit out on City Errata a bunch.
Oh,
All the
nice.
circle panels.
Yeah. And then we got, so she's in like the lavish, one of the rooms there. We have some designs and she's like really like down because this is like her best friend. So in the middle of the night, she's sleeping. This being comes to speak to her and lures her to come upstairs into the attic where this book is. So the thing leads them. She takes her little bunny rabbit out. And there's going to be a page in between, but this is what it's telling her to speak these words, and it's like bringing the rabbit to life. And then it's going to release these guys.
Awesome.
Dude, every one of those pages looked amazing.
Yeah, no,
Thanks,
it's
dude. I miss doing these layouts. This is how I did Blood Realm Volume 1, where it was just like, just messing around with panels and stuff.
Is that 10 by 15 or
11 by 14.
is it? Okay.
So I'm excited. I think Nick Welsh would do a cool job coloring this.
I would never follow a weird arm back and forth. Yeah, all right, good night.
I forgot the comments are even on there.
This looks awful.
Thanks, Pete.
You're never allowed to put out anything on Alterna again. Everyone else's work. No, I lied about that part, but he just did say everyone else's work has been so great. Why is yours so? Even my work that doesn't even exist is better than yours. Why is yours so bad?
I gotta step it up.
I have like a cat that's dying for attention right now. Where are you? I'm like, I can hear you. I can hear my cat. Oh, here you
Remember,
are.
barely holds a candle to Kayla's Slim Jim consumption.
Yeah, but I appreciate you having this, man, because of Lazy Rob. He says, my head's killing me.
We will beat him down to nothing.
I'm glad you did this, man. This was a story that I always wanted to get out of me, and it's like I just needed an excuse to do it. So I was like, you know what?
You did it.
Yeah, I was like, this is it, because if I don't do it, I'm going to beat myself up. So this was a good opportunity to just take a break from Blood Realm and all the other stuff and just work on something else.
For sure. I think we'll call it there. We did pretty much the 3-hour thing tonight.
Yep.
Yeah, I traded places with you. I am now you, and you are now me.
Yeah, technically a little less with all the technical difficulties and everything. Yeah, I barely had to run the show tonight. He puts all that detail in there to fool you. Don't let him. We'll be back tomorrow. We got some writing to get done, but we're doing a little stream. Kayla wanted to do a little live review of this Hellfire Gala propaganda
sober.
rag. So
Sober. I'll be sober, guys. I
yeah,
promise.
people wanted to see it, so she's gonna do that.
I will give the people what they
I'll
want.
probably just be sketching and zoning out.
No, you're gonna play a role. You have to be the interviewer for the Emma Frost part.
I'm looking forward
to
We have
interviewer.
discuss this.
It's
But
gonna be hilarious.
thanks, dudes, for watching. If you were drawn along with us tonight, obviously, and you want to post it on Twitter, tag us in it, tag me in it. I retweet all the dudes as long as I see it.
Yeah, we'll all retweet you.
We'll still be picking winners at the end of all of it. I got all the prizes and everything, but we'll most likely be into the new place by the time we wrap all of this up now. Because it's looking like that's going to be happening early June now if everything goes according to plan. So
Well, how much time do we have until this is over?
We have 2 more
schedule's all over the place.
episodes.
Yeah, we got 2 more parts.
God.
Yeah, you missed a
We were
lot.
doing it for 8 episodes.
I missed like the last 3 or 4, right?
No.
Yeah.
You only missed the first 2, I want to say.
No, Rob
No,
was
the-
here for the first one, and then I think
Oh.
he's missed almost the last 3. I think
I
he
think
might have
at
missed
least
the
3.
first
I
2.
fucking keep track.
I was around.
Yeah.
I remember
Now.
doing 3 or 4. Well, no,
Cousins
I
getting
have
married.
no business answering anything right
Yeah,
now. I literally have no business
It
answering
took us
anything
so
right now.
long to get through it that the cousins that were getting married first had a kid, and now that kid is getting married.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's been an insane year.
Damn, we all look good for our age.
Yeah.
If that's the case.
Yeah.
So
Yes, I'm now 80.
that makes me
no, but-
Joan Rivers.
Thank you guys so much for watching, hanging out. We also made the audio posting of the first episode of the Patreon podcast completely free on the Patreon now. So if you go to the Patreon, patreon.com/deathcurse, that has free post a couple days down. Well, actually, quite a few weeks down now because it's the first episode of the podcast, but those will slowly be made free over time. They're absolutely stupid and nothing like, well, kind of like this, but way more insane and way less focused. As always, you can grab our Alterna books. I'm going to go Red Koi first because Tyler and Nick had to jet out. Ryan couldn't be here tonight, but always Gods and Gears. We got I'm gonna let Rob run through his own stuff, but check out Can't Kill Cade and Voidwalker if you haven't already. Can't Kill Cade issue 2 is on its way soon. I believe last I knew it's like sometime next month it should be coming in. Pete, I think, is still in chat. He might be able to correct if anyone wants to know. But yeah, it's coming. And Rob, if you wanna give a little rundown of your stuff.
Sure. Yeah.
Plug whatever you like.
Definitely back Wirehead if you haven't already. Jeff is doing great work, and it's going to be a fantastic read, I'm telling you. And visually, it's going to be unbelievable. I think Jeff is going to knock this finale out of the park. And also Blood Realm, of course. I know we have The Giant for Volume 3 scheduled for like August. So, yeah, that'll get you all caught up before Volume 4 launches. And next to my back Wirehead 30 years ago.
Grab them all. Oh, my God. You guys are busting Rob's balls so hard tonight. Yes. And obviously you can grab City of Rot.
Still up. It's in demand.
Yeah, the time schedule keeps changing. I think I'm going to let it go a couple weeks long. We said like this will probably be the last 2 weeks, but if I'm going to be into the house like end of May into June, it just makes sense to push it back a little bit, give everybody a little extra time if they want to back it. So we'll leave it for the rest of May. Then it's going to print all together. We just got to fire it off. There is a bunch of extras and fun things that wasn't in it originally. It's longer, even though we didn't hit the stretch goals we wanted to make up for the weight and things like that with all the personal stuff that got in the way. But
It's longer. It's girthier.
yeah, it's out of control. And yeah, just thanks so much, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with us. And we'll see you tomorrow.
Was
Stay
it
girthy. Don't